Welcome to Have a Go Heroes. A couple of things before we start. First thing is, you'll notice in this video there are a few edits. That's because we were trying a new filming thing and it's not quite worked as well as we want. So we've just cut the little bits out where we were trying that out. So don't worry about that too much. We're not hiding a great conspiracy from you. Second thing, next week maybe or the week after, there'll be a break from our normal video schedule. That's just to do with summer holidays, that sort of thing. There will still be some videos up, some content, but it won't be the live play, so maybe you'll find that interesting. There's one thing we filmed already where we're all talking about influences and ideas around D&D, role-playing in general, so that should be quite fun, I think. I'm not going to do an introduction. The guys are going to do it on the actual live play, so that's it from me, and we'll take it away. Welcome to Have a Go Heroes. This time we're actually going to do the introduction in the room, and as long as it's good, I won't cut it.
Yeah.
Ta-da! Because it worked so well in the previous video, I'm going to ask you guys to basically tell us what happened last time while I just relax. Feel free to take it away, guys, and tell us what happened.
Well, we did some shopping first, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry, we didn't do some shopping. We fought some rowdy orc-based hooligans.
Yes.
Who did not like dolphins.
No.
Yes. They did like oranges. They haven't.
They did that one who fell into the orange car did like oranges.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So no, we fought part of, what crew were they a part of?
The Sea Harvester.
The Sea Harvesters.
And the Fishmonger, who's a guy you've not seen, but
Beat the crap out.
his name's Ula Sajin.
Yeah.
And you don't know who
Yeah.
or what he is.
So we were fighting them. They had an ogre with them.
Yeah.
An ogre. We mainly focused on the ogre, and once the ogre was taken care of, once the ogre was taken care of, the other orcs sort of fled. We then thought the best idea would be to have a bit of a shopping expedition in the market that we just had a fight in.
Yeah.
You refused to pay for damages that you caused.
He
Was it you?
Yeah.
Right, you. Sorry,
I didn't
just assumed it was you. Yeah.
Yes.
The orange merchant is now your nemesis.
Well,
There's the
maybe
glass
the vase merchant and the mirror
Yeah.
merchant.
Oh yeah, then.
Yeah.
Um,
objects.
All the merchants, really.
Yeah, all of it.
I got into a animal off with a dude trying to sell exotic animals.
I'm loving because I've done an introduction video. This is going to be what you guys remember rather than what I remember.
Yeah. And I now have a strange egg, which may or may not be a really expensive paperweight.
Yeah. Do you remember during the fight who you met briefly?
Yeah, some
Two
dude.
other crew members that were all cool.
He was fancy. He was a bit
Yeah.
too fancy for his own good.
Dashing Jack Kintrella.
Had a bit too fancy. And then because it was him who was really flamboyant, and then his friend who looked like a murderer.
Grimwinter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dark and edgy.
He even got the name of a murderer.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's his nickname.
Yeah.
His real name.
Yeah, no, I didn't imagine that he was christened or whatever the thing is here. And Aaron just looked and went, "Darling, we're going to call him Grimwinter. He'll murder 1,000 people."
Yeah,
He was born with us.
It's entirely possible.
I'll call him Grimwinter because he looks ugly as hell. It's cold.
So after that, you returned from the meeting with the kind of pirate pope.
Kind of.
The best way to describe it, the head of the pirate religion.
Yeah, you'd already done that. You kind of were in a bar.
Yeah, that was-
And
I was kind of spying on other crew members and
trying to figure out what they were doing.
and we found out that what they were doing was messing with you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty
but
much.
Jimmy
And
also learned something.
Yeah, Jiminy, my conscience found that one of the Viking crews were heading north, but didn't know why.
Yeah.
We then finally managed to get on the ship and away, talked to the captain about what had gone down, and we had a few options that we came up with of how we could make the 1,000,000 gold bounty we needed to become the next pirate king, basically.
Yeah, it was all of the ideas that we came up with at the end of session 3.
Yeah.
Well, it kind of boiled down to whether we'd go north or south.
And we decided to go north.
North. So we've gone north to the broken kingdom.
Parkatheon.
Yeah, Parkatheon, to hunt what everyone believes is a mythical thing, a mythical beast, but I believe to be true.
You had an argument about mermaids.
About mermaids, yeah. Are mermaids true? Yes or no?
No. They're absolutely
real.
They're absolutely real. I have seen an anatomical drawing of one.
So during our journey,
It
when
must exist.
Why would the book
And that one
lie?
that totally wasn't a monkey glued to a fish.
All right, barman.
during our journey was going fairly smoothly until the storm hit, and that's when everything went.
Yeah,
to-
storm with a face.
Yeah.
Storm in the face.
Because if you can't rip off them, we rip off them.
Yeah.
Basically,
Only if you're ripping off the Brendan Fraser.
Yeah.
And some of us almost died.
we lost one of the best crew members.
We'll now take a moment of silence for this.
For this.
For 10 minutes!
What you have to do at that point is you just have some sad music and just a slow fade in of Elizabeth's face.
Let's go.
And then Viz.
I'll draw him.
He wouldn't want silence, he'd just want us all to go, strike! Both his eyes pointing both ways.
Oh, yeah, no, because he was a comedian.
I love that A, you know him for 10 minutes and you love this NPC so hard. And B, the people who watch this stream will never ever meet Viz because he was killed on an audio destroyed episode.
Oh no!
So the tragedy is twofold.
And the hobgoblin guy says to me to look both ways, so I'm not Viz, and then that was kind of like his demise afterwards, really.
Yeah.
Classic DMing of, you like this NPC, do you?
Yeah.
Remove him.
I'm going to George R.R. Martin it.
Immediately.
If it gives you any idea of how much we liked Viz, when Viz drowned, Becky actually audibly went, "No!"
It was cute.
I really liked this.
Yeah, so that's where we got basically. We're heading north.
He had a backstory.
Wait.
You know him for 10 minutes, I've known him for 6 weeks.
So there was a bit of a confusion on the boat as to what we should be doing.
Yeah.
Because you're not actually not.
Ezekiel. Well, first and foremost, the orc barbarian decided that the boat was a car, even though cars don't exist, and that just sloshing the wheel backwards and forth would have no negative impact whatsoever.
You're just like, why is the ABS not kicking in?
I've never driven a ship before, so I was
Right, it's still calling out your character's bullshit. So just slamming the wheel left and right, which just killed our momentum, so the storm ate us. And Viz, yeah. And then
I don't take responsibility.
we would then
I ended up overboard.
before that, you took down one of the sails.
I took the other one down.
Yeah, we couldn't quite decide whether
Myself and Becky put one of them up, and then you told the fucking artificer to shoot it.
we couldn't decide.
The captain stood on the deck, going, "What is going on?"
So in summary, we're all bad pirates.
Yeah.
If you want.
Even the pirates are bad pirates.
Yeah.
So we rejoin the game with the ship recovering.
Yep.
You've been yelled at. It's a couple of days later. Things have got back to normal-ish, but you are 10 crew members down, and a lot of the crew blame you. No particular one of you, because it was just anarchy. But
Are we essentially now the albatrosses of this ship?
not yet.
Right.
But all that goodwill that you had before has sort of evaporated.
Okay.
Turns out the rest of the crew liked Viz more than we did.
Yeah.
How can that be?
For some time, you travel north. But the punishment for nearly endangering the ship is that each one of you is given difficult duties. Can you all make me a charisma save? And let me know who gets the lowest.
So did you say charisma?
Okay.
Oh no.
I love that you're all wrong, totally.
Okay, it's a nat 20 for me.
You're okay. Everyone likes the weird frog suit guy. You're like the crew jester.
This is amazing. These
Right,
dice are...
can we swap dice?
No, these aren't mine. So,
Yeah.
I got a 9.
10.
3.
Oh, thank
19.
goodness.
well, it's natural.
They blame the guy
Yeah.
who was at the wheel at the time.
That kind of makes sense.
Yeah, it does. The dice are following logic just once.
Yeah.
You're given crow's nest duty,
Okay.
which makes you feel a bit giddy to begin with. You kind of get used to it. A couple of days in, can I have a perception check?
Just as an aside,
Yeah.
in case it becomes basically, because I know the captain said that he wanted Ezekiel to learn runesmithing or whatever the runic thing is.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming he spends his days
Yep.
with the Rune Priest.
Yep.
And then, so long, I'm assuming there isn't a book on the ship about knots and sails and things like that.
No, you have to learn it from.
No, that's fine. So then, essentially, he's pulling double duty,
Yep.
and he's going to be doing that until either he passes out, he's catching as much sleep as he needs to continue to be healthy, but he's spending every other waking moment learning how to be a sailor.
Cool. Okay.
I got a 15, but it's a -1, so it's 14.
Okay.
Put the
So days
shittest guy
in,
the crowd.
you're kind of watching, and you see a ship following on the horizon. Purposely, you notice that it's not advancing at the speed you expect a ship to.
It's like tailgating us.
It's trying to make sure that it's not noticed,
Okay.
but it has to keep you in its sights. And you watch it for half a day. Are you just watching it, or what?
Let Captain know.
Okay, so you yell down, or okay. He asks you to describe it, and you do so, and he kind of
Got to reveal
calls
the
everyone onto the deck.
Say we're being tailgated by a ship. That's my words, I guess.
Your description is basically, he's like, okay, everyone out on deck now, and he gets all the crew work on. He's like, the Sea Harvester is following us.
No.
Not the dolphin.
It is a dreadnought. It's bigger than us, and its crew are more bloodthirsty. I think they're following us because they're sea hunters, and they probably know where we're going. So we're going to have to stay alert and do our best to get this thing done as quickly as possible.
If I might suggest something, Captain. Something that we were discussing when thinking about gaining the gold could come in useful. If I could get Helix onto that ship without noticing, we could possibly sabotage it so they can't keep following us.
I can give it my best shot.
It's good at hitting furniture, so ship will be easy.
While it sounds inviting, I feel that even if we do sabotage them, you will die. So if you're willing to accept a suicide mission, and bear in mind they eat their captains.
I'm kind of crunchy. But no. Maybe another idea.
Well, if he's not going, then there's no point in me going, is there? He's the one that's
I like the idea of sabotage, and I think what you ought to put your mind to is that at some point you may need to repel boarders. So what we're going to need is some kind of defensive strategy. If that includes crippling the other ship before it can do damage, especially considering that you might be out searching for gold, something that we can operate, that would be amazing.
Can you build anything for them?
I could build some kind of trap. Yeah, I'm sure. Do you know how does the Sea Harvester kind of what's their boarding sort of like tactics?
They have a ram.
So they ram the ship.
It's a large piece of metal that they've got on the front of the ship. As far as I know, it's serrated. They also are quite skilled at nets and harpoon fishing, so it tends to be a ram raid attack that locks the other ship in, and then the crew swarm.
Okay. Something to deflect that ram then.
That would be useful.
Okay.
Maybe a surprise on the bottom of the ship.
Yes.
How fast can we go, Captain? Can we outrun them?
We can. That's the one thing we have is maneuverability.
If we could get to, because we're going to, if I remember from the map, we're going to a sort of cove as we
It's
enter.
more than a cove.
But if there's a choke point that we can get to before then, we could possibly, with their ship being bigger, there could be something we could put in the water to wreck the bottom of their ship.
He throws down the map.
Because it's got an opening there.
This opening is sort of 8 days walking travel across them. But once you're past these ridges, this entire area is like a bowl. There's like a drowned city in it.
Okay.
So there are choke points within it. You're literally navigating through ruins.
Well, if we could lure them through a choke point and possibly collapse some of the ruins underwater, if their ship's bigger than ours, then they would. We could basically
capsize.
Maroon them.
It's not a bad idea.
Or in those ruins, I could set some kind of explosive devices that we can set off.
You have some idea of where we're going? Or you just know it lies somewhere in there?
Do you want me to
You're
wait?
not sure. You know that it's probably somewhere deep in there. It's not like on the edge.
If it's likely to be anywhere to be deeper inside.
Okay. Fair enough. We will try it, start building stuff, and if need be, I will implement that strategy.
I think no matter what the strategy, if we can get there as soon as possible, give us more time to find what we need and get out if we don't want to fight.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you heard them! Get to! And people start running in different directions and start billowing sails that they weren't using. They take a few more risks that they haven't been taking since the whole accident. And they push on bits that are broken slightly, but the ship seems to hold. And a couple of days later, you sight the spires of Parkatheon. To begin with, it's just a night. You see 2 beacons 2,000 feet up in the air.
Just floating, or are they?
They're just like fire.
Okay.
And then the morning reveals 2 gigantic towers.
Right. Okay.
Sat. You can't really see where they are because of the mountains, but as you get closer, you realise that the whole area is a sunken mass of stonework and frescoes and colosseums.
Mm-hmm.
And as you get closer again, it becomes clear that this entire city is drowned. And you're moving through, as you cross over the barrier, you're now moving through the drowned relic of an ancient city with sort of marble columns. And at night, as you advance through the 2 spires, give everything like a red wash in the dark. Kind of like Dark Souls meets ancient Greece. And then in the day, like a smog, sort of grey mist carpets areas, like there's some kind of haze.
Sounds a really
emanating.
uncomfortable place.
It's not nice, and occasionally even once you're inside, you're kind of playing cat and mouse with the sea harvester. Because you're smaller, you can fit through various areas, and it has to kind of find you and then weave back. You're aware that the captain is not a stupid man, and will not. The idea of the lure, you think you're going to have to put more of a prize on. Maybe he's waiting for you to actually get something.
Yeah.
Perception checks for everyone.
Just before I run reception, so
Cool.
during those days travel, I would be working on some kind of arcane explosives. Using the tech I've already got,
I'll take that.
probably quite limited anyway.
Yeah.
So I've got some kind of underwater challenges.
Okay.
18. And probably in a few hours here and there throughout when we've been travelling, I'll have been checking on the egg.
Okay. We'll come back to that in a minute.
I rolled 19, but I got 18. Total was -1.
I got 15 during that time as well. Now that it's really important, when everyone's working, I'm going to show them how to do it and try and be actually... Because we need as many hands on deck as
absolutely.
possible.
You're lacking, like, the ship.
Am I still in the crow's nest?
tired.
Mm.
Yeah, you've been.
So, yeah.
You're like, that's it. You're stuck up there. They don't trust you.
Yeah,
to
so
touch
like
the road.
people like Ezekiel that's trying to learn knots, I'll help him. Stariel, I'll help her with what she's doing, and I'll actually assist in making them more competent crew because we need the crew.
One of the things you'll probably notice then about Ezekiel is that he's got +2 dexterity, so he's fairly dexterous. But he like you tell him once, and that's it. You show him once, and he never asks you how to try a knot again.
Cool.
Well,
I'm going because I've got
keen mind.
Yeah, it's cool.
keen mind. So,
Well, as soon as you're taught up, then you can help.
and he gladly goes to it to show the others.
What's your perception?
18.
18.
Okay, so quite a few got quite high.
3.
Yeah. What was you working on charge?
I got the charges going
your
on.
weird goggles that you're still wearing, they fog up a little bit.
He's still in the swimsuit.
Oh yeah,
Because Sam can't roll above a 5.
He rolled a nat 20 just then. That's his one for the campaign.
That's it.
What did you roll on the charges? 2, didn't you?
I haven't rolled on charges. You haven't asked me. I will do. If you
Can
want.
you do that in a minute? Yeah.
Blows up
just-
boat.
So what you see at one point when the mist clears, and there's a moment when your boat's on one side of like an ancient plaza, and you see the sea harvester on the other side, and you can see the captain, and he's this huge troll, like green, elongated limbs, fatter than any troll you've seen in a long time, like snarling grin. And behind him is an ogre with chains wrapped around him. He looks like the other ogre that you fought, but maybe older. But there is a bit of a familial resemblance.
Did we kill that ogre?
Yeah.
And,
They're out for blood, I think.
I think you might have just.
Actually, didn't he do it right?
I think he ran away.
Yeah, he did.
We'll let him run away. Yeah.
But the captain gives you a nod across the water, and then the two ships part ways again, because the streets that they're on go in different directions.
We're talking like Fast and Furious.
Having not watched any of the Fast and Furious franchise,
Just where they like same road.
because at this point, like
splits.
it's a 13-hour marathon, including Vin Diesel.
yeah.
They just drift around
He's a
the corner.
player, so
But I've seen D&Diesel and it's not great. I mean, it's great.
That's gone in now. He's gonna find you.
Hurt him. Don't hurt any of us. We all like Vin Diesel.
Remember, my name is Sunny Jahal.
It's not. That's my name.
You know what? You look it. You look it.
I'm definitely a Jahal.
Could be.
Cool. Okay. So
Quickly move on.
yeah, you your charges. Can you remember all?
Ridiculous.
Yeah, what?
I have knowledge nature from you for the egg.
Sleight of hand?
If you've got nothing better, Arcana.
It could be
I would suggest Arcana
probably
for
makes
these
sense.
rolls.
Hey!
Nice.
Pretty good. So
Plus
that's
proficiency as well.
yeah.
Doomsday device. Now the ball's in Farnsworth's court. 28.
28.
Yeah.
Plus
you,
2 for proficiency.
You
plus
essentially
arcana.
make homemade depth charges,
Okay.
which can be dropped overboard. Is that the idea you were going for?
Yeah. No.
We don't want anything that
I think
straps to
I
our
think
hull
I've
if they
missed-
ram us.
Yeah.
No, it's 28. 28.
Okay. Is that what you wanted to build?
Yeah, like
Okay.
some hardcore.
You're
depth
pretty
charges.
sure
Yeah.
that if they try to ram you, these things can be thrown over to kind of blast in front of their ship apart. At which point they'll start to sink. It should fall away from you. That's the best you can do.
How many does he
Excellent
make?
stuff.
2 or 3, not loads,
Nice.
but enough that if you miss one,
I was going to say how good a
So,
shot
I just like the
Oh,
quantum
yeah.
statement of what he's built. Someone goes, "How many you built? 2 or 3?" Is it 2 or 3? It's 2 or 3. Sometimes there's 2, another time there's 3. Look, I could explain quantum mechanics to you, but you're not a wizard, you wouldn't understand it. Ezekiel's like, I think it's quite right. Quantum
it's a
mechanics.
narrative number, Matthew. Plus,
I think I missed it.
the important thing is here, he's not building it for himself to carry around.
No, I
he's
know,
building
I
it
know,
for
I
crew,
know.
so,
Yeah.
But it doesn't sort of your dick.
No, no.
I
Right.
got a 15 on there.
Cool. You see no change,
Okay.
but you do see one day when you're looking at the egg, like one of the hobgoblins who works in the helm department is kind of looking at you.
Hello.
It's a mighty big egg.
Yes.
We hadn't had eggs on board since that accident. They all got swept overboard.
Well, then I suggest you take that up with Norval.
Just saying, we could have eggs, couldn't we?
Oh, no! You couldn't have this egg. This egg is, and like I tap. Is it quite a thick egg?
Yeah.
I tap it, and I'm imagining it doesn't sound. It sounds like stone, doesn't it? Like,
Yes.
what does it sound like? Like, 'cause obviously I've been around it, so
It's not stone, but it's thicker than
Yeah.
shell.
yeah, it's like this is probably dried up, and there's nothing inside. This is merely a hollow husk that I'm studying.
Can I
Persuasion check.
be around
Yeah,
I really want to be around.
I'm gonna walk up behind the guy, put my hand on his shoulder, and go. Plus, it's gonna be really hard to bite through that shell with no teeth.
Okay, make a persuasion and an intimidation.
That's a crit!
Roll it.
Intimidation, yeah?
Love this dice.
No, I don't intimidate him, but he.
He kind of looks at you, kicks the floor, and walks off.
I'm very careful he doesn't kick
You
me.
feel the outcome of that might be he's not going to attack the egg, but he might have made a new enemy.
It's fine.
Thank you.
Okay. Later that day, the ship grinds to a halt. You've been. It doesn't like beach itself or anything, but it slows down. You've not been sailing in this.
We have an anti-wizard.
Pardon?
Sorry, I've just realised that my familiar at this present moment in time is a dolphin. So my familiar has been keeping tabs on the sea harvester.
Okay, cool. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Can we arm the dolphin?
No, we're not putting lasers on the dolphin's head.
Not lasers, put those charges on
Yeah.
Freaking lasers.
It's a celestial creature, so if it came, if we killed it, I could cut.
Suicide
I could bring it
dolphins.
back.
That
No,
was a great idea.
It won't want to come back.
the seal of that.
Like, please, no, not this existence
Plus, if they see, that's I'm just waiting for the moment when you're like, it's fine, my familiar's keeping an eye on them, and they're there with another dolphin.
No, Cecil.
Is his
No,
name?
you know.
He's going to be called Cecil.
Yes, it has to be called Cecil.
Okay, Cecil the dolphin.
Fair enough. It's better than Echo, I guess. Okay, so
Don't sue us, Sega.
the reason you go into a halt is because at various points here, it's been like 100 feet deep water. At other points, you'd like barely missed the building that's under the water. And now, there's maybe 5 feet of water where you are, maybe, between you and rock, bits of ruin. And the captain calls you guys into his crew room. Sitting nearby is something you haven't seen before. Is an ancient chest, and sat on it is the Drow priestess.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
This chest particularly remarkable.
It looks battered and old, and it's got like brine on it, but the lock on it is perfect. And he kind of gathers you all in.
Just as a curiosity, can make a history check to see if it's a particular design that from a particular time period or anything.
Maybe an Arcana check.
An Arcana check.
Yeah. You can do that too.
22.
I want to tap magic on it.
22.
In fact, anyone who has got training in Arcana can look at it.
Not go well.
It looks it's a special item.
Okay.
Yeah, it goes on it.
14.
Similar to the chest that all the weapons are kept in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're different. This
Yeah.
isn't defenses.
It's the same.
It's
but
not.
different.
It's not. This isn't a trigger
Not
trap.
the same.
This is an actual.
Right.
item.
Got you.
She's sat on it, legs crossed. And I was going to say arms crossed, but she don't want arms. So just.
I didn't know she only had one arm.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's because we don't see through that lens.
This pirate ship's an equal opportunities employer, Becky.
You have to be in a pirate ship because of all the like one-eyed, one-legged employees.
That's why Viz had to go.
Oh.
To be fair,
Flexible.
To be
Two
we're,
eyes.
we're getting into this is like table talk, but pirates often didn't have the missing arm.
No, so when they went below
Yeah.
deck, they
Dark
had
vision,
dark
bitch.
vision, yeah.
Anyway, carry on. Sorry, you were
Yeah,
DMing.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I steal that.
That makes
That's
a lot of
really
sense.
Can you see the dark?
That's why when I go to the toilet at night, I keep
I was about to say
closed.
I do that as well. Yeah. It's just ingenious. Saves you turn the lights on.
I just put my hands out in front of me so I don't walk into
Let's turn the light on.
Life pro tips. Yeah, but then you're just like
Back
No,
to
close
the
that
game.
one. Turn the light on so you can see.
The captain's like,
Open.
right, we need you. It's become clear we can't progress much further. We're going to wait here for the sea harvest. Do what we can. They are likely to be getting to the point where they need to send a crew to. We're going to give you the boat, and you're going to seek out treasure. He nods to Zane. She stands up and sort of drags the beaten old chest towards you. This is the lockbox. It is a powerful relic. If you lose it, I will hunt you down and kill you. If you lose the one piece of its contents, I will hunt you down and kill you. but you should be able to get anything we need in it. She kind of opens the lock, pulls it back, and in the chest is just a staircase that seems to go down into nothing. This is as big as a bank vault. Should do the trick. Now, as a local, I can advise you not to trust the locals. Unless you find someone who's prepared to make a deal, then they can probably be trusted. Probably.
If you're local, we'll consider coming.
No, I hate you. Well, that's a strong word. I don't care whether you live or die. And I'm not on this ship to make friends.
I'm still working at bionic arm though. Because I thought.
She kind of grins at you.
However,
I'm fine. I told you I was fine. I have that paste cooking.
what's her name again?
Say.
Mistress Hain. While you may not care whether or not we live or die, you seem concerned about the state of the lockbox, and if, well, at the very least, if you came with us and we all met a gruesome fate in the ruins, you would be able to escape with it.
Make me a
Persuasion check?
insight check.
Oh, an insight check, okay.
Can I just say while he's rolling that, Ezekiel needs one of these because then he could legit become Noob's commander. A wizard that likes fantastical beasts with a chest and a stairs in it.
That would actually be amazing.
I don't want that to happen because I don't like Harry Potter.
And now the
13.
You're the only one.
Yeah, I know. 13.
13.
I thought you meant like Ezekiel needed an insight
You're
check.
not clever enough to work it
Okay.
out because you don't know people very well.
Yeah.
But there is something going on here. And like when she says that, she looks at the captain briefly and he gives a very quick shake of her head. There's something else going on here. You can't read it properly.
They have books. I don't understand them. Okay, cool.
I think I do. Right, shall we? There's no point sitting here playing with ourselves. Let's go.
That's very distasteful.
So that's why we should go instead of doing that.
Remember what I said about the
Right.
depth charges? You just need to press this button 3 times and you pull the cord and then it should arm itself.
Now remember, we'll know if you're dead because we have a room master. So don't get deaded. Until
If
then,
we-
we'll wait for you.
I know you don't want to come and save us, but if we need a quick extraction, if we send up a signal, would that be an option?
We can't take the ship any deeper, any shallower. But if you are carrying treasure and you think you need an extraction, make as much chaos as you possibly can.
Can you send up one of those?
I'll send Zane here and some of the others to check.
We've got some magic types that can send up some fire.
Yeah.
I'll make up for my past transgressions.
You can check. You can carry the chest then.
Yeah.
Okay. They give you the boat.
Okay.
Is
I'm
this
taking
how big is the chest in itself?
It's
You're right there.
yeah, it's about that big. I'm just grabbing.
No, I mean, could you head put
Is there any way you can strap it onto my back?
Yeah, absolutely. It's big enough that you can strap it on your back.
So I'm gonna strap it onto my back. It's just easy to carry, isn't it, that way?
That's the chest.
Can we all get in the chest?
And then you just carry it around.
Get in the chest, guys.
Also, there's the boat. Yeah, baby. But it's not big enough, so we still need to use
Sorry, I
that.
can't really get in the chest.
Big
I
enough.
really want to get in the
I'm
chest.
getting the chest.
You're gonna Yoda it.
Yeah.
No, I mean, just place
Oh,
it there.
okay. I'm taking the egg with me.
Okay.
I
I did wonder whether you'd do that.
So
Yep.
we're a
Right,
boat.
I mean, it's from
On a
here
boat.
though, isn't it? Like,
Pardon?
did I find out the eggs from here?
You think it might be?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
It's been like 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Just,
So I just wanted to.
Yeah.
just to make everyone on the stream aware, we're on a boat. On a boat.
We're not on a boat.
That's
we're
because the mini doesn't quite fit on the mini zone.
As we're heading out on the boat, as soon as we're out of sight,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go. I just want to check something. I'll be right back, and I'm gonna go explore the chest.
It's on my back.
Yeah, but it's.
You can still get in here. It just
Yeah.
climbs up the stairs rather than
Can I come with
I was
you?
going to say, like,
Right.
my character would generally be
Yeah.
interested in what's in there.
Okay, not all of you can go. One other person come with.
No, come on, I said it first. Oh wait, you said it first.
If you're going in the chest, I'll kneel down so they can get in easier.
I was going to say that maybe we should just let. I forgot your character's name. Edward. Edward go first.
Well, no, it makes sense for two people to go.
in case he
just
dies.
Yeah.
I don't know what's in there. Let's go 2 people.
Alright, you two do boulder parchment shears for it.
Rock, paper, scissors, bet.
As they do that, I go in and start.
One,
2,
three.
show it.
Ha
I'm already in, and I've closed the chest, and they've closed the chest behind me.
Well, I'm just gonna follow it. Like,
Okay.
follow you.
Lock.
Okay, you.
I'm going to sulk now.
Who's going to row the boat, by the way? Well,
You climb up the stairs, and then as you kind of get halfway around the stairs, both of you, because you're kind of following, you feel gravity kind of shift, and now you're climbing hands and knees down the staircase, and you have to kind of change your orientation.
Oh god, that feels so wrong.
It's weird. And then you're in. There's a massive room, and then you can see sort of antechambers. There's no doors, but they are just rooms made of wood that creak slightly, like you're at sea. You're so used to a ship, you kind of feel
it's got nothing to do with me swaying on the boat or anything.
Yeah, I just want to explore, see what's
Should we?
in here. Because
Okay.
they said the one thing that was in there.
Yeah,
I wanna
so
find it.
there's essentially there's 5 rooms, the main room and then 4 other rooms. And in one of the rooms, laying on a table, is a mechanical arm. Made of some kind of, you pick it up and it's light as anything. And you read out one, right?
Yeah.
You're an elf, aren't you? Sweet.
So on the thing it says her fist, and then there are some symbols carved into each of the fingers, although you can't read them. I don't think what languages you speak.
Common, Elvish, Draconic, Sylvan, Primordial, Deep Speech.
Speak deep speech.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't recognise the word. It's not a word you recognise, but they are 5 letters, which you guess is a word.
No,
something,
far.
but it's definitely 5 letters, and you're not sure.
Your name's got more than 5 letters.
Yeah, I know.
It just
Do
says
I
it
think
just says
it's
North.
Deep Speech, right? Do
The
I-
apostrophe.
Yeah, it's
So
written,
it's written in deep speech, but I don't
in deep
recognise the
speech
word.
symbology. yeah.
Okay, right.
That makes so much sense now.
Well,
Oh, well, because you can tell that the Dark Elf doesn't want to be here. This is what's keeping her here. The captain's got her on captain.
that's why she
He's
doesn't
essentially
want-
holding half of her hostage.
That's why she didn't want Helix to make another arm.
Mhm.
That makes sense.
And that's why she's not allowed to go with us with the chest. She's not trusted with it.
Right.
Can you both make me just general intelligence checks?
Back up top.
Yeah,
it's just-
sorry.
Ezekiel's just like, I'm sure there's nothing of much interest in there anyway.
There's no need
You've
to-
got an
I
egg.
rolled a natural 20.
Brilliant.
The guy with 4 intelligence rolls a natural 20.
I've got a 6.
Sometimes,
You both get
twice a day, a broken clock is.
But I can't tell time. My intelligence is 4.
How do you?
I know.
You are about as smart as a dog.
It's alone.
Yeah, like,
It's alone.
I've been bullshitting my way through this entire thing.
You both know that arm is worth money. Like, it's not made of like steel. It's made of some kind of material that you've never seen, and you might think like one of the alchemical, elven or dwarven steel, like composite metals. But it's worth more than the ship.
At least that's why I know. That's why I rolled the crit. A pirate will know when something's expensive.
Yeah, exactly.
My loot is
And
just
like
loot.
when you think about it as well, this chest is really expensive. Like the risk taker might look like just an average ship, but at some
Maybe that's the point.
they've either thieved really well or like there's been money behind them. You're not sure which.
We tell the others we don't tell the rest of the crew or the captain that we looked. They'll know we looked. They're not stupid, but we don't tell them.
Fine by me.
And yeah, head back out if all the other rooms have been explored.
Yeah.
Have we looked in the other rooms?
I think we did.
I'm guessing they're all empty, aren't they? There's like nothing in there apart from the arm.
It's not funny, guys.
Oh no, I make them wait 10 minutes.
Once you close it, there is a.
I make them wait 10 minutes.
There is an airtime limit.
I make them wait 10 minutes, which is me getting back at you buggers for leaving me downstairs for 10 minutes today.
Cool.
No, I open the door.
Yeah, okay. I was going to say, because I was so going to push you off a bit.
Talking of overboard, you're in a random street in falling down Necropolis, surrounded by water. What are you doing?
Taking notes.
That's it. Which way are you going?
Which way can we go?
Well, it's ruins, so there are streets. You can follow the streets, or you can
Look around the ruins, see if
Follow
there's
the
anything.
largest street, like the main street.
Search the ruins, see if there's anything that someone's left that's valuable in the
I think
ruins.
we don't
Easy
have time
choices.
for that yet.
Feel free to discuss it.
I'm guessing we're staying together, right?
Stay together, because we've only got one boat.
Got one boat.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, we're not walking.
No, we're on.
I thought we
It's
got
a
to
flooded
You are on a
city.
boat. Yeah. It's a
Oh, okay.
If-
I thought we
if we didn't
drew
have-
the boat up and then got off.
Yeah, that's what
No,
I
no,
thought.
no.
Imagine Venice,
Right.
but with more water.
Oh, okay.
and like more ruin. Yeah.
Yeah.
So just row straight to where we need to get to, I guess. Probably.
Yeah, we don't have
No, we
time
don't
to
know
go
where
looking
we're
for
going.
some change.
Yeah.
We need to
isn't-
look for like some bigger.
Follow the main
banks
stream until we
or-
find something
Yeah.
of interest.
I mean, I can get down.
Isn't there land ahead there? In the middle?
There is a big freaking island in the middle. You can't see it from where you are, but you
Yeah,
know
no,
on the map
but
it's
this is,
somewhere.
but like
okay.
that is an 8. Did you say an 8 day or an 8 hour walk?
3-day travel.
Like that is a 3-day
So
travel
each
across.
square is
Where
3 days walking
Yeah.
travel. So
Where did we stop exactly?
on a boat, you can do about that.
Yeah.
Where did our ship
3
stop,
days.
though, Ben?
What's where? What?
2 hexes before you got to the between these towns. So
Right, so we're here. So yeah, we don't even know. We might be able to see that in the distance, but that's like so. This creature. Like, what do I know about it?
Good question. Make me a roll.
Nature?
Knowledge nature check. Yeah.
20. Not
it's,
natural.
It's some kind of octopus-like creature,
Right.
except that it's a collector of
Right.
stuff. They
So-
tend to have a lair, like a cave. Legend speaks of an island. But like beyond that, reports are really like scarce. And what did you get?
20.
20. Weirdly as well, like Legends of the Morkoth begin at a certain time period, and they just start. There's no,
Okay.
and it wasn't that long ago. Like you're talking like maybe 500 years,
Right.
no earlier.
Okay.
So
Is
it's
it a-
strange. And there's a legend of some guy saying he's been to the Morkoth lair. This is where he got it from, seeing the beast, and then leaving, and him like when he returned home, he doesn't recognise anyone or anything like that. But it's a whole like time has passed.
Okay. Is the Morkoth like? I know you said it's an octopus-like creature, but like, do the legends state is it solely an aquatic creature or is it?
It can breathe air. It's intelligent.
Okay. So it's
But
amphibious.
that's all you've got. Yeah.
Right.
Do you know whether its cave is underwater or on land?
I don't know. Well,
The access is likely to be in the water.
Legend speaks of an island, so it could be the one on the map, or it could be a metaphorical island within the middle of the city. It's said to be in a cave, and it's predominantly a water-based creature, but it is amphibious. But the entrance is likely to be underwater.
Right. How long can you stay underwater for?
I think indefinitely, as long as I have like air tanks.
I mean, sensibly, but yeah. I mean, it is.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna be down there.
If
for
you
days.
if you're up long enough, the suit recycles the air from
Yeah.
above, so it takes in more air.
Alright, how about this? Do I have some... Does anybody have any rope?
I've got rope.
Okay, tie rope around him. As we get closer to where we want to look, we dangle him down so we can be our eyes underwater, and then you tug on the rope when you're starting to go blue.
Once I've done my knots.
Sounds okay to me.
Okay.
Once I've tied my knots, I can actually be like, what do you think? Are they any good?
Yeah,
A little bit tight.
no, they're
That's
fine.
fine.
Could you redo those ropes when she's not?
I
looking?
had that. What's wrong with them?
Okay, thank you.
Some perfect ropes coming right up.
I'm going to sulk now with it.
When he's not looking, I'll show you later how to do them again.
So that did mean when we got closer to the island, but that's fine.
I'm just sitting down for like
It's a 3-day journey, but yeah, that's fine. You
Well, I've got plenty of time to practice, to be
Yeah.
fair,
just like
I mean, feel free.
tying rope around
Ezekiel's
the
is like, oh.
We're gonna die here. We're gonna die.
Yeah, you must be saying my business.
We're not hostiles. I just want to see moths.
Is there any way we can speed up the process of getting closer to the island? By
You
rowing?
can row real hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I make some kind of engine?
That's rowing.
We've talked about you using engines on these things. We decided no.
19.
Like,
plus
what about
3,
arcane blast?
I'll push you overboard.
Sorry, 16 plus
Guys,
6
guys,
row.
guys.
So 22 to row. Really
Okay.
hard.
So
I'm like a speedboat. motherfucker.
you are going really quickly. Like it's you have to stop occasionally, just take a breather. But
Yeah.
like you are putting in the miles. Essentially, you're force marching yourself over water. It picks up the pace quite quickly, but there are a lot of people in the boat. And if you don't rest properly by the end of the evening, you're going to end up absolutely with it. That evening,
I'll probably rest. I'll probably go as much as I can until I start feeling too tired. Then I'll probably have to get a bit of a rest.
as it gets dark, what's the plan?
I'm going to sleep.
The orc passes out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when we know it's night time.
Get in the boat, just starts to float, or what? What's the plan? Someone else
Hey,
rowing? or-
I'll pick up the
I'll get
rowing
half
when
one.
he passes out.
Okay. Can you make me an athletics check?
What am I making, sorry?
Athletics.
I thought you said a road check for a second.
21.
Yeah, you keep the pace up. It's about the same. So you are gunning for it.
During eventually we'll have to stop and sleep.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, at the moment, I'm assuming you're like, I'm going to sleep for 8 damn hours.
Yeah, I'm taking the longest rest possible. I am out cold.
Okay.
I'll keep it. I'll keep it going until it is pitch black because I think
Yeah.
3 of us cannot see in the dark.
Actually, I
You
can-
pass within the two, under the 2 towers, and as you pass between them, there's one miles in the distance and one sort of sunken in the thing. Your egg just rocks back and forth of its own accord a couple of times and it stops.
Have we like passed out? Have we passed?
Yeah.
Just seeing if I have them.
It's like really like.
No, perfect. I don't even. Cause are you panting? I'm like, can you just? If you don't mind me saying it, you could probably do with the rest. If we go back there, we can moor up against that tower, and we'll have something to our backs for the evening. And I can put a ritual alarm around the boat so nothing can get close to us without me knowing.
Damn my intelligence of full. That's a great idea. So yeah, I do that.
Does anyone else see the egg rock, by the way?
No, not because he was holding
Oh,
it.
he was holding it, okay.
He just feels
Yeah.
Hugging it like a toga pig.
because the boat is
Oh.
rocking.
Oh.
Matt, use metronome.
Something happens while you're resting. You take just a couple of hours.
Well, yeah. What I was going to do is I was going to ritually cast alarm with Helix's help, like taking the sort of like the silver thread or copper thread or whatever it is, and get him to dive down and put it around the boat in the water.
Okay.
So if anything passes
from the bottom of the sea.
Yeah, up.
Like a big cone of
Yeah.
like burglar alarm.
Yeah.
I'm
Like-
doing that.
we know that something's coming up for us.
It takes you some time. Can I
Yeah.
have a constitution check from you?
Yeah,
Don't drown.
No, it's just-
I'll try not to.
tired.
So I can't remember, was it me or you that was meant to grab the rope?
Definitely.
Is it-
not me?
Constitution. It's not a saving throw, is it?
This
Oh,
is-
okay. It's a saving throw. In that case, it is.
A 4.
I can't do maths. It's 12.
12.
Took me
Okay.
far too long to do that.
You're tired, but you're not going to be fatigued. You don't have to collapse to sleep straight away.
Yeah.
So, are you? How long are you resting here for?
Here we go.
I think-
Until first light.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're gonna
Quite
have
some
like a
time.
full rest.
Full rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you doing what?
Yeah.
I imagine you don't need to sleep, do you?
No, I just need to.
Do we know if
you only need 4 hours rest.
without trying to and she's aware while she's doing that anyway, like as an out of character? No, you are as an elf. You're trance. You're entirely aware of what's going on around
Yeah,
you.
that's
Yeah.
like meditation.
Yeah, unless someone scores a 22 on those.
Yeah.
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 Is that hypothetical?
No, that was that assassin in the other game.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's why we were surprised.
Fair enough.
Like, do we know if you're good at spotting things? Like, will we have seen that? Like, this is me trying to ask you what's your perception score without you telling me it.
Meta-ing.
That's what I said. Have we noticed that she's
No,
good?
you guys haven't really sorted watches before. So
Okay, right, that's fine. Yeah.
yeah, it's not like you're in classic adventure.
I will volunteer though because I don't need to sleep on dark vision.
Well,
it makes
well,
sense.
Yeah.
Well, I'm knackered. He's passed out.
Yeah.
You've just been underwater
Yeah.
for about
Yeah, so
an
it's
hour.
about
So if you
my
two
turn.
take the
And
first
like-
watches,
knocks around me for ages.
Yeah.
I mean, I can just do it on my own if you want.
Well, I'll be up anyways. I was just.
we've never been here. The more people, we don't want just one person looking out.
Do you not sleep either?
No. I do.
Oh,
But you haven't done any rowing yet,
ah.
Yeah.
so you can stay up a bit longer.
You wouldn't want me to do any rowing.
I know. I was just trying to not be a dick about it.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Okay. About an hour in, what happens to the egg wise is it
Yeah.
gets warmer.
Okay.
Like life is returning.
Okay.
I
try and probably fail to like contain excitement.
Perception.
Like no. I'm just gonna say like
you fail.
like he's trying not to be like overly giddy because people are trying to sleep, but like he's like furiously writing notes and seems to be studying the egg.
Something that's all the kids call it.
Hey, Mom, don't come in! I'm furiously writing notes.
I guess it's up behind his room. Like, what are you doing?
I'm making observations on the egg.
Why?
That's all, folks.
Because since we've stopped in the light of this tower, it's started moving again.
That's concerning, isn't it? What's in this? We don't know what's in this thing.
I have no idea what's in this egg. It's an absolute marvel of nature.
It could be pretty dangerous because we're on a rickety boat and we don't know what's inside this.
Oh, no. I mean, even a large egg like this, a creature coming out of it will be relatively helpless upon first hatching.
Tyrannosaurus Reich.
Can I reach out and just like prod the egg gingerly?
Yeah.
I really don't think you should have taken it with you. This concerns me.
Well, why not?
Because we don't know what's in it.
Precisely. The unknown is only too terrifying until you make it the known.
I mean, sometimes it's terrifying when it's the known as well.
Yes, but then you know the type of terror and you can know how to combat it.
So you admit that it could easily be dangerous then?
I admit that there is a possibility.
Well, let me
But
know if...
in the same way that
Your alarm spell goes off.
as equals shit. The alarm spell's gone off, and I kick Norval. Norval away.
I'll wake up.
Something's coming.
Grab my axe.
It's totally gonna be like.
I just spin my gun.
Legit a fucking.
It's Cecil.
He is
Why
somewhere.
are you-
He is somewhere. But,
I pull out my bow.
brilliant.
Like hold cast a firebolt.
Oh no.
Just at the edge of where you place the alarm, there's a dark shape in the wall. So it's not massive, but it's quite big.
Do I ever have the light spell?
My gun will light up quite
All
quickly.
three of us just like.
Yeah,
You
even
have
though
to
this
produce-
red light is cast across the land, it's really hard to see
I'll-
Yeah.
into the water. It's black. It's
All right, I'm gonna pull out.
I'll do-produce flame as
Okay,
well.
I'm gonna pull out a torch. Can you light that? I'm gonna kind of. How far away is this thing?
20 feet maybe.
I'm just gonna throw the torch to see if we can
Okay,
catch a quick glimpse.
You see that what happens is it very quickly moves away. It's some kind of like albino sea snake, but the flame in the water just makes it very quickly find.
Fascinating. I'll pull out another torch. I'm just going to kind of hold it and kind of do a whole... You know, where you ward off animals with fire.
In the distance, suddenly it becomes very clear to you guys that you can hear singing. Like just people singing joyfully.
Okay.
It's almost like the local choir is giving a...
Can you guys hear that?
Where did you come from? Where did you go?
It's not God. Although it is joyful.
Is it a language we all understand?
Ding, dang, ding, dang.
That's a good question.
No.
Smack my viz up.
I'll double check, but I think
It's a club. It's 3 AM.
Anyone speak Draconic?
Yep.
Okay,
I barely speak
That
common.
might be my guess, but I'm not sure. Just because I'm looking at it doesn't mean it's monster.
Are they native red
Sure.
No, it doesn't necessarily. I just might look.
There's other stuff in the monster manual other than monsters.
Manuals?
Oh, of course, they don't come with what languages things speak. It's some kind of archaic language that you're not sure about. You think it might be a precursor to Draconic?
Okay. Is that similar to those reeds we found?
Same era, maybe. Yeah, different.
Whereabouts is the noise coming from?
Somewhere, sort of. There's a big building in front of you that's collapsed, and like down this, it looks like it might lead into what used to be a plaza. You think maybe there.
I'm going back to
Is
sleep.
there a way to...
There are lights now. You look over in that direction. You know, not actual lights, but you know when you see like light pollution,
Yeah.
that sort of.
How far away?
300 feet to the building. Then the building is quite large, quite sizable, same as where we are. And then you guess it's on the other side of there, but you can't see it, so you know.
Can we, okay, I suggest that we get as close as we can in the boat. And then any of us that can climb, try and get a look without being spotted.
As a scientist, I can tell you
Quietly.
that ghosts definitely
Yeah.
don't exist. Definitely don't exist.
I'm not worried about ghosts, but we did just fight zombies.
Okay.
Totally not there to exist.
Yeah, we did just fight.
You studied them.
I have a +6 in religion. Like,
Yeah.
ghosts exist.
Necromancy was a class.
Yeah.
I really didn't want to take
I know.
That's 22. Ezekiel's just like, ghosts exist. We unfortunately sat next to each other in the class. Professor Nightshade was very dull.
What did you just say?
Yes.
Ghosts!
So that's basically how I feel about the whole situation.
Yeah, let's
That's cool that you guys used to sit next to each other.
let's get as close as we can.
I've gone back to sleep. It's nothing, no danger.
I'm just writing. That's a nice shit.
That's fine.
By accident. He was building something apparently. He built.
The drow did mention locals.
Yeah, but locals doesn't mean friendly.
No. Sorry. Precisely.
I say, can anyone else climb quietly?
I go and stand up and make lots of clanging noises.
It's not really just, okay, how far?
No, I was thinking of taking spider climb, but thought Ravenfield was a lot better.
I know, people are
Spider mage, spider mage.
It's fine, I've got a long
Build
range.
whatever a spider mage can.
Do you
Alright,
have like
fine.
a special feat with it? Would you
Spin the fireball.
It's my...
build some kind of climbing
Sort of,
pod.
yes.
Takes
If
out
you've
that
got
much
some
damage.
drow-
Who's with you suggests that you might be able to climb a bit stealthily.
It's fine.
I should mention Sanet's there
Okay.
because the player's not here, but he.
I mean, he's been as quiet as normal.
Yeah.
He says nothing different.
He just says nothing to him. He said nothing in the meeting and just gets in the boat.
I'm going to try and have a look. If an arrow comes your way, it's probably mine, because that's the only way I can warn you from that far away. Try not to get hit with it.
This is a terrible detection system, but the only one we have is to go for it.
I've looked at what I can do. That's it.
I have a lot of intelligence, and we've got torches, don't we?
Yeah.
I don't think we should use them.
No, I'm
Well,
gonna.
you already used
I'm gonna I take one of your arrows out. I take some of the already tar-covered linen on the torch, wrap it around the arrowhead, and hand you some flint and steel.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Then I explain: just strike like that and fire it into the air.
Okay.
That way we would know.
In that case, I'm not going to fire it in your direction because I don't want them to know where you are. But if shit gets real, I'll let you know.
We'll arrive with all haste.
I'm sure you will. I like how I'm going. Well, I'm the only one that can get there, so I'll go. But if there's some trouble, get there.
So how are you getting there? Just swimming?
Swimming, climbing.
Okay. You start by swimming, and when you're in the water, you suddenly remember that giant snake.
Oh, I remember it.
So you're
just don't care at this moment.
A bit worried, but you get there without a problem. Can you make me a climb check? And then...
Well, I have a natural climb speed.
Okay, cool. Just make yourself check.
Yeah, with Mariner, my swim and my climb speed is
Yeah.
the same as my walking speed. Because that's what happens when you cater for a pirate campaign.
You didn't know it was going to be a pirate campaign.
You didn't know. That's good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a 23.
Cool. You climb it. You watch it. And it goes up like this is every day. Just scales it. Axes in hand. You get to the ruined top of the building. It's kind of vaulted roof, so you just go over one edge and you can sit in one of the sort of red big terracotta roofs and just look down. And there is a plaza there. It looks like this is huge. This must have been some like meeting area that most of the city gathered. And it's fallen away, so that where the roads were in the plaza are now water. So there's just this great big square plinth in the middle of the water, surrounded on all sides by buildings. And in the middle are tents that look like they've been there for a while, made of sheets, some of them made of rags, some of them made of fine silk. And they're blowing slightly in the breeze. Torches are lit everywhere, and there are women hooded, singing. But it looks like a sing-along. Like they're all kind of clapping to themselves. Like
Are they
that.
all like a campfire?
They're all
song? Yeah.
and as you watch, the song ends, and they start to peel off to bed. You can see them moving to tents.
Okay. Are these tents mostly? There's some room in them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Question is, do you go to lay with one of them?
No.
One remains. She sits by one of the torches and just... You can't see her face through the hood, but like she just appears to be maybe a perception check.
What's falling?
Nice on fire.
22.
She's tasting the air. Ah, crap.
So I'm going to try and sneak up behind her.
Okay, you have to do that. You've got to drop down the side of the building, then water, then climb the sort of swimming pool edge of the plaza. Can you do that?
I didn't say it's going to work.
No, I know.
Attempt it.
Feel free to make me a stealth check.
Well, it had to run out sometime. That's a 7, not a 1.
Well, okay.
But it's an 11.
Okay, you're not doing too badly, and then as you're climbing down the side of the building, one of the rocks just gives way under you. It's not a fault of yours, really. It's just you don't spot in the dark that the rock it slides out. You go plummeting, hit the water, and the element of surprise is absolutely lost. You're in kind of a watery trench between the ruins of the building and the plaza edge. You can't see the woman anywhere from where you are.
Okay. I'm going to climb up so I'm not in the water, but just the bottom.
Okay. As you climb to the side, you can see she's coming towards you.
I'm just... Shipwreck. Pirates. Help.
You can see her eyes are bandaged, and under you can see the cloak slightly move. She reaches down. Welcome, traveller. And she pulls you up.
Yep.
And as you do so, she does so. All of the women come out of the tents. All of them. And begin to do this. You guys hear clapping.
I don't think he's been that stealthy.
You did hear a splash.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, but
And
I'm assuming there's a lot of ambient noise though in this place.
yeah.
Like
It's the clapping you
Yeah.
can hear. Yeah.
I think maybe we should go round.
just as a thing, like they've been singing
Yeah.
and all this sort of stuff.
Then there was a moment of silence.
There was a moment of
Maybe,
silence,
5 minutes or so.
and then they did some clapping. So they could have been watching a performance.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just like
Yeah.
we're like
Without hearing it
Luke's in
crack.
danger. We should legit we should just go investigate sort of
Yeah.
thing.
Or
Like,
is it going to be they're singing and they're clapping?
Yeah. like
I mean, on the one hand, I don't want to die, but on the other hand, is it legit a reason
I
to?
suppose we'd be waiting a bit longer.
Death by
snoo.
You might be worried.
Are they all like surrounding me and clapping?
They're just clapping at the moment.
Okay. Sorry, I've washed up here, needed help, and I heard you singing.
The woman takes your hand. Thank you. You can see her skin is scaly as hell. There's bandages around here. And like I say, the cloak moves slightly like something living in her cloak.
For what?
And she goes around, and as she's clapping, all the others are shaking her hand, and she comes back to you. You have need of a guide?
Yes.
Fabulous. I can be your guide.
Brilliant. What is your name?
I have none.
Would you like one?
I am not. I cannot speak of it.
Would you like something that I could call you in the meantime?
We are the Stentho?
Stentho.
You could call me Stentho.
Okay, Steph. What are you all doing here?
Waiting for people who need service.
Oh, well, if you can tell me, I've gotten very lost and I don't know where I am. But I need to find terrible names. The cave of what was it called? The Morgoth?
Morgoth? Yeah, I'm thinking Mostoke. What was it?
I mean, you're asking the guy who was asked to ask every NPC's name this entire session.
It's the Morgoth, right?
But you
The
can't
cave of the
remember.
Morgoth? I
Yeah,
think it's the Morgoth?
we just got to go with.
Morgoth.
The Morgoth, yes.
Yes. We must take the Tunnel of Trials.
Okay, can you...
That is the quickest way.
Okay.
That sounds ominous.
I will show you it
Yes.
if you agree to help me.
I'm gonna...
All
Okay.
the others are just stood silent.
Yeah, I'm gonna have my hands ready, because I've seen movies. I'll be like, help with what?
When my services are complete, I require a kiss and a thank you for my services to the Empire.
Absolutely.
Thank you. And all the others begin clapping.
I bow.
Death by snoo.
I don't think that singing
Could we-
that good.
What, go now? Are you
Yes.
ready?
Show me to your boat.
Okay, I will.
She waits.
Yeah, I'm gonna start making my way there, but I am not taking my eyes off any of them.
She waits because she can't see.
Oh crap! I'll grab her by the wrist and
Yeah.
start taking it.
To the edge of the plaza.
I was getting.
Yeah.
How can you get around? Because my boat is at the bottom.
That is unfortunate. We are unable to leave this island without boats.
Get on my back.
Thank you.
She climbs. I'm gonna start climbing down with this weird snake lady on my back,
Can we
like a scaly
You're gonna try
Yoda.
and swim across with us.
I'm a pretty good swimmer.
Can I see him coming? So I've got dark vision.
Not yet. I mean, you got to make the athletics checks so you don't drown.
Yeah, I figured.
Oh, no.
23.
Yeah, cool. You're alright. You're a very good swimmer. So it's hard work because she's not light.
That's deceptive.
My kind are strong.
I can tell. I should loosen your grip a little bit.
Luke's
Den was
Edward's
like a
coming
newsmaster.
back with something attached to him.
Oh dear.
Hi!
What?
Get in the boat.
What?
This is Steph.
She kind of crawls in. You can
Hi,
see
Steph.
her dress has been raggled in the water, and you can see the scales extend all the way along her arm, and her fingers end in quite long claws, and one of her legs is exposed, which is also all scales down to a very exquisite boot.
Steph was one of the ladies that was doing the wonderful singing.
Oh yeah.
Do we like the singing?
Oh, yeah, he was
Wait,
telling us,
I was just saying.
Anyone else got a history as a trade skill?
18.
Oh, I do actually. 14.
Her dress is of another age. That's all you really get.
She's agreed to help us get to, where did you say it was, Steph?
The Tunnel of
The
Trials.
Tunnel of Trials to find the Morgoth.
That is the quickest way.
Ben, sorry, just quick. Dragonborn theme was that thing?
Yeah.
Does she look like a dragon?
No.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dragon won't look like dragons. This is more like a snake.
Yeah, Matt has an idea.
Steph, you said the Tunnel of Trials is the quickest way. Is it the safest way? Because it doesn't.
It is not safe
Could we not go a longer but safer way around?
if you have time.
We don't have time.
Well, I mean, we've got a bit of time.
If you are prepared to share your life experiences, you will be safe mostly in the Tunnel of Trials.
We got to get this done as quick
Only
as
one
possible.
chamber demands skill. The rest demands bravery of the heart and trust of comrades.
Do we trust each? I mean,
Yes.
Jeff, how are you going to lead us there if you're blind? I probably should have thought of this before I carried you here.
I remember the old city,
That is
street for street.
fantastic.
I will guide you via relics and
How?
counterpoints.
And logs.
No. But how long? The city was lost like long ago, wasn't it?
Yes, like
Yeah.
before recorded history.
Yeah.
How?
You know, how do you remember the old city?
I cannot discuss the particulars of my sin. I may have stolen a loaf of bread. I may have murdered my husband and eaten my children. Or it may be something in between.
They are two very distinctly different
I
crimes.
want to sleep tonight, so I'm gonna say bread.
That's the
Yeah.
answer she gives.
Okay.
Right. Lead on, Steph.
wait, Steph, why would you help us?
I'm gonna pay her. That's fine.
A deal has been struck.
What deal?
A deal has been struck.
She wants me to kiss her. I'm a handsome guy. I'm a handsome guy.
And
Just
thank
remembered.
you.
And we just need to thank her, which we would obviously,
Yeah.
guys.
That sounds way too easy.
To be fair, I don't think they get out much. Sorry, Steph. I don't mean to insult you.
No problem.
What other option do we have, guys?
Let's just
go.
My vacant look is the fact that this individual sounds as if she was alive when the city was a city.
How long
And?
would that be?
Longer than history.
What?
And these are the sort of people that the drow mentioned about dealers.
Oh, yeah. The
No, we should.
We should lead on. We can talk about this later. Steph, if you lead us, thank you.
No,
Get
Ral.
rowing. You haven't had full sleep yet.
You need to row again.
Move the arms.
You're, I'm going to sleep. I need rest.
No, we all. Oh fuck it! Ritually, it takes 10 minutes. I ritually cast Unseen Servant.
Just get it to
I'm
the
in
job.
Servant row. We probably won't go very
The
fast.
boat oars start to row quite slowly. It's clear that she knows the city quite well.
Right.
She just describes landmarks. It says things like down the
I
left
am.
plaza.
Making notes.
Yeah, I'll bet.
We don't need her to get back. We've got you.
Making notes.
Okay, cool.
I need rest.
As we're going, I'm going to try and. I know it's a hard boat to get some privacy in, but I'm going to kind of stand close to him because I'm guessing he's making a lot of snoring that could drown some noise out. Jimmy?
Yeah?
You're, in the best way possible, a bit weird and magic, aren't you?
Uh-huh.
Do you know anything about...
Fucking understatement of the century.
What is Jiminy? Answers on the postcard or comment section. What is this 1986?
You have any idea what the scaly lady's about?
A sinner.
Okay. The deal here was that we'd help. Stop laughing at me.
5.Parkatheon is before my kind's time allowed on this plane.
So
Your terrestrial plane has borders we could not penetrate. It was ruined before we arrived.
hang on, you're not from this plane.
What?
Doesn't matter. I'll
Did you say that louder? In shock.
Yes.
Who's not from what plane?
Is she from this plane? You can move between. Some people can move between planes, can't they? Maybe that's why she was here before.
I'm not even going to make an insight check because it's Ezekiel. No, she appears to be. Are you from this plane?
Yes. Though my curse is not.
Kind of pat her on the shoulder. That sounds terrible.
Don't touch me.
No, literally just like.
In my
Only I'm allowed to do that, apparently.
I stopped talking in my sleep. Stop tickling my tummy. You're making me angry.
Okay.
Steph, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
I have no idea of the year.
You should never ask a lady her age.
Oh no. Don't tell her. No, it's Mac. Carry on.
Can I tell her what? Do you say that in character?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like, not until we get there. We don't want to upset her. She's being nice.
I want fried chicken.
About me asking.
I think that we don't want to poke the bear when we're trying to get somewhere and we end up stranded in a city.
You would still.
Fried chicken.
There's not much room in the boat.
Sometime in the next morning.
A bit. So it's in shot.
I need it back there.
Oh,
so
okay.
if it's not in shot, move the shot.
Yeah, I will do.
I can move it that way.
No, you're right.
Cool. Okay. Can we just put minis on there? I have Matt.
I think I've got everybody. Unless Matt's not being Palpatine.
Oh, do you want to be Palpatine?
I'll be Palpatine.
That was quick. Matt's Palpatine. We've also got Sam's being Alagath.
Join us on the port side. That's him.
Were you being him or were you being the...
I'm being your...
Oh,
sorry.
The giant gun. That's fine.
These are all painted.
Senate?
I don't have a Senate.
Yeah, we
Stevie Facts is
space
by popular demand.
And the other one.
By popular demand.
That can be Senate. But yeah,
it is kind of comically ridiculous.
It just suits your character. You
That
have
explains
to,
the. Yeah.
Okay, so
yes.
I ain't telling you.
that's
essentially the ruined shoreline of rubble parts as you enter a new street.
That is Jimmy.
And this is a concrete tunnel, or the equivalent of, and it rests to a small point where it looks like there's an entranceway in. The door itself is made of white marble, and you can only see darkness. Essentially, it's a man-made tunnel, maybe 40 feet high where that door is. It looks like as you go in, it stretches further out, but you can't see right now. The thing is, hanging around the entranceway.
They look a bit threatening.
Yeah, you know that necromancy class.
I was going to say, I'm going to turn to Helix and say, ghosts aren't what? Fuckface?
I really just did not like that one.
They float kind of like this. They've got full human faces.
yay!
But they shimmer at the edges.
Just a point.
Whisper slightly.
Just a point of clarification. These full human faces that they have are in the places where a face should be.
Yeah,
It's not like they've got it in their stomach or right, cool.
Or they're holding 3 in their hand.
Yeah.
They're not their faces. They took those faces.
Everyone on there make a wisdom saving throw just as you approach.
Can I also make a religion check to figure out what they are?
Yeah,
Mine dies today.
Can you roll for me?
I'm not using these up.
I don't know what they are, probably.
You get to me more.
I rolled a 21 for my wisdom save.
He
And
does
I
have
rolled
a
a
block
7.
as well.
You get 16 minus 1, so 15.
Okay.
20. Not natural.
I got a natural 20.
12.
Okay. As you get close, they're babbling, and you can feel it worming its way into your mind, and all your worries and doubts about yourself start to bubble to the surface, and then all of you get like a handle on it, and we have a mission. Steph turns to you. They feed on secrets. To keep them at bay, you must tell a secret out loud that no one knows.
Do all of us have to tell one or just one person?
I would keep each secret for when they come back. Each secret will only hold them at bay for so long.
Right, let's get this started then. Get rowing. I'm going to move to the front of the ship. Stand facing them.
Yeah, one of
I've
them
woken
drifts
you up.
over to you.
Yeah, so I'll start rowing at
Yeah.
this point. Or the dinghy's still rowing.
My father's the reason we're having to try and find a new pirate king.
Okay.
Okay.
Norval, can you make me an athletics roll? We'll see how far you can row around. Roll me a d20.
30, just 20. Not 20, 16, sorry.
16. Okay.
14.
16, you can move 30 feet this round. So I assume you just want to move straight through the...
Yeah.
14.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, you're right up against them, that 14.
Mm-hmm.
Take it down to a 13. Can you make me an athletics check?
Which is 12.
12. Okay. You're 20 feet this round, so you get to there. I'm just going to move the boat for now. You had torches on you,
Yeah.
I can see in the dark.
3 of us can't.
Yeah.
I've got my produce flame up as well.
How much light does that give off?
Same as a
I think
torch.
it's like 20.
Okay.
I can't remember exactly.
Okay,
It's
every
just
round
about-
passes.
Do you have dancing lights?
Take a number off.
So we've got
Sam, do you
that
have
many
dancing
rounds
lights?
basically.
Yeah.
So
I
we
haven't
can do
built
that.
any. I probably should.
Whistling scroll.
I meant the
Use a
stand.
different
Oh, no.
20 for that because
Right.
that one's been
No,
good.
Yeah, sure.
that's a useful skill.
We're going to say one of his spellcasters
I'll
should
put this
probably
here.
take dancing fucking
You can
lights.
see.
So, this is a huge cavern.
Yeah.
Like, these are just the edges of like a dirty lake. You can see that put it there just because we need to.
Yeah.
You can see that up ahead the passageway sort of shifts that way.
Yeah.
Do you want to make me any more athletics checks, please? If you tell me what you can.
13.
13. So you move just to there. You can see ruined pillars here, and there's like a stone tablet with what looks like a stone edifice of a book there.
Another one?
So you make one every round, dude.
How many is that?
It's 11.
11. You're finding it really hard rowing. You're just knackered by now.
I've got plenty of sleep though, I think.
I'll take
not enough guns.
I know it's the rock, but seeing how tired it is, I'll take over.
Okay. If you make me roll, it just kind of shoves you to the side. And you're like
15.
15. Okay.
Seems to be doing better.
I'm going to, as we're rowing past, I'm going to sort of like, let me see what's on the book.
Okay, be quick.
I hop out onto the platform.
Okay, on the platform is a stone book. You speak Draconic?
Yep.
It just says spill your secrets. Where are you?
I'm Palpatine.
You're getting straight back on.
Yeah, if you just say spooky, because that's what we're doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cool.
Bless me, sorry. Oi, sorry, headphone users.
I'm tired as well, apparently. 10.
Something's holding you back, just sluggishly. You can hear the whispers begin to scratch in the distance.
Keep going.
Yep.
That's better. 23.
You shove yourself. And as this starts to...
I see what I started there now.
Okay, I'm going to pull it down slightly.
We can get rid of this one now, can't we?
Yeah, we can, yeah. If they come back, and I can always move them. It takes a sharp veer, and some new things come into sort of vision as you go through the next part of the cave. First thing is that gigantic brazier. You can see, made of some dense black metal or stone. It's huge, and it kind of is in the water on ancient rotting stone pillars. You can't see in it, but you can see that it looks like it holds a great weight or a fire. This is like a carved picture of the face of a minotaur, which is a species you all know. And standing here is a gigantic creature.
What is this?
Nearly naked.
What
That's beach.
That's beach.
Dirty beach.
Okay.
Nearly naked, covered in just a loincloth, swollen belly, huge arms, big axe, and on its head is like a helm, like a metallic bronze helm that covers most of its face apart from one gigantic eye.
Was it a cyclops?
I want its help.
Stenzo turns.
Hey?
The Guardian requires for you to give a sacrifice of the heart. Something that means something important to you must be cast into the brazier, or you will feel his rage.
Okay.
Ezekiel into the fire.
Ezekiel, as we're going past, then will throw. He's got like
The egg.
He's got a book of essentially like natural world studies, which he's had from him from before he joined the college. It's essentially the thing that got him into studying nature. While he doesn't need the book anymore because he knows it off by heart, it's sentimental value. It's the reason he's on the path that he is.
Okay.
So he's going to throw that in.
Give me a second then. Give me an athletics check.
I can.
Keep counting down, remember?
I am doing.
Yeah.
Oh, 9.
9.
Is it reducing your modifier?
Okay, you are fighting against a tide now.
That's
You
the
can feel
time
it.
we've got left before they
Okay.
come back.
So we take an oar each.
Hmm?
Should we take an oar each?
Is there room to do that?
One of you can assist, yeah?
Sure. So that advantage, yeah?
Yeah, who's assisting?
I'll assist you.
Okay. Sorry.
15
Yeah,
plus
roll
6,
advantage.
21.
Roll with advantage, okay.
That was good.
Okay, I
Because,
roll the 1 and an 8.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you avoid capsizing the boat.
Yeah, I rolled an 8 instead, which makes it a 13.
So 21 and 13.
Okay, then you
No,
pass.
you're 21,
You pass by the brazier
Yeah.
and you throw the book in.
Yeah.
Can you make me a charisma roll?
Oh. Just straight charisma.
Yeah.
That is a 16.
Okay. The Guardian doesn't seem to do anything. Just stands. Make me another athletics check.
Normal or with advantage?
Are you still helping?
Yeah.
I'm just don't roll every time. Just yeah, with advantage for now.
Okay. That is 21.
You won. That's a good push. You push past the Guardian. He watches you with this. He watches.
It's intense, guys.
He watches you with his giant unlidded eye, and he targets you, You look straight at Ezekiel, and it looks like there's a small, like his eye looks sorrowful.
Okay.
And he raises the axe and salutes the boat.
Okay.
Roll again.
Yep.
I salute back.
20.
20.
I think this is the first time we've actually worked together.
A test of skill next. Assistant.
Do you want us to do the
I do not like this camera.
first? Do you want to do the Scooby-Doo corridor thing again? And
Test
move
of
on?
skill.
No.
We are safe from the secret keepers. They fear what lives here.
Oh,
Get
yes.
rid of this.
You mean there's ghosts? Fear what live here?
Bloodshed.
Okay.
I prefer it when ghosts didn't exist.
Yeah.
I can see why you decided
Yeah.
not to believe in ghosts.
Do you believe in ghost stories?
Because now that guy's facing me twice.
Right, we're gonna have to have everyone in the boat now.
Okay.
I was almost about to grab these, like, hey, we just.
Everybody in the...
Well, we're organising missions.
Oh,
You've still got to see-
Jiminy is free. No.
Oh.
I am struggling. I don't know where I've got to drive.
I'm so sorry that Jiminy
Tony
is-
had one.
He's already on
with
the
it.
blue mark 'cause I haven't painted
What's
it.
that?
Don't worry.
Pencil.
Can I quickly get to the loo?
No.
Just hold it.
I've got to pee.
Got the B.
To
Right.
pee or not to pee?
I won't
That is
bother.
the question.
I'm not gonna write and tell you what's in the room right away because if I do, I've just got to say it again for Sonny because
No, he didn't know.
players, a word of advice. Never leave when a DM is about to explain a room. Because you will be really bewildered if the DM is having a bad day.
It's about to deal with it.
So it's not going to have a bad day. But, you know.
This chap is gruff.
Just
He's pretty menacing, isn't
Lack of focus. Yeah. It would be so much easier if I picked up the mini. Let's not think about that.
Oh, dude!
that's going in.
Occam Brazier.
Okay. We'll set that.
he? We're novices, it's fine.
Oh wow. Kakar.
I mean, we appear to be fighting.
Actually, yeah, I love that. Like, I got random boosters like years and years apart,
Yeah.
but I have 3 versions of Archangel.
Yeah.
I love it. Like the X-Men film series trades on the fact that you've seen that.
Yeah.
And
Of course
like,
we've seen
at
that.
least you'll know some of the characters, and we
Yeah.
don't have to worry about continuity.
Where's my pencil gone?
Ben's got it.
Oh,
Good. I said if you got a pencil, I took it from you and handed it to Ben
I
while you
didn't
were still
realise.
here.
Oh, I didn't realise. I was not paying attention.
Oh man, you know what we should have done when we passed the brazier? We should have put Summit's hourglass.
We just grab it and throw it in.
Someone just goes on a rage quit. Okay.
Well, so it would be like.
For the purpose of this combat, Summit will just be healing people when he can. So
He's a healer girlfriend.
at the end of the round, if someone wants to ask Summit for healing, then they can just roll around.
Heal me now!
Oh, okay.
I need help.
Mage armor.
Heal me now.
Can I have initiative from everyone and then I'll explain what's in the game? Because this does not.
Ooh, that's not bad.
Ooh, you might be alright.
This dice looking better.
For once, I'm playing a character that doesn't have over the odds initiative, so it's just
There you go.
yeah.
8.
I always think I've done bad things with
I did better than wow,
Yeah.
Helix.
Helix.
Hey, my gun is really
Oh, I've got it.
complicated nowadays.
You got everything with it?
Yes.
Do you want to do me a favour and put it together?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll write this out while you do that.
What's
Oh,
that?
you close
We have a handy dandy initiative counter.
Ah, yes.
So that's everything I do.
Yep.
I got one higher than Helix.
19.
I think you're going first.
Probably. At 21.
21.
I got 9.
9 down, sorry.
None damage.
Like the things that drives me mad as well. I can't believe I sleep that way.
None damage.
While it's assembling this, I will explain what you see.
I need to know where the villains are going as well.
Right at the bottom. Right at the bottom, okay.
How many?
Just one of them doing one rubbish.
Okay.
So you come into a larger cavern.
You're a large.
The sides are further out, but you can see here is a door, big metal door right at the end of the water, with steps that look like they went down further originally. On both sides of the cavern, there are like archways, classic like Roman style, like viaduct style archways, but not that tall. Maybe 40 feet up. This one's slightly broken, it's collapsed. Between these square bits, that's where the foundations touch the water. So you can kind of go underneath if you want. On the top are roosting nests.
Oh, good.
Covered in, from where you can see, mainly sort of wood and twigs and bits of helmet and armour and bone woven in. And a collection of women, winged and taloned and ugly, white-eyed, naked.
I think I've been to this club.
They turn and look at the boat.
Okay.
Sorry, I've got it here.
13.
So, it's Matt first.
Yeah, I got that much. I'm doing a reverse order at the minute, should be awkward.
Okay, so Helix is at the bottom.
We're going to
Yeah,
need
I've
to
got that
row,
one.
aren't
Then
we?
Norval.
Then Becky, then me.
Then Stereo, then you.
Then Asterial,
Maybe
then
do
myself,
all
then Ezekiel.
That's gone now.
Huh?
What's up?
If you're on about Unseen Servant, that's gone now.
No, we've been rowing, so we're going to have to row the boat whilst you guys fight.
No, we can just stop.
There is a certain family resemblance between these creatures.
Who's your daddy?
I got half it out.
Yeah, no, I've definitely been to this club.
Right, cool. I need to
You
see
mean the
that.
incestuous harpy club?
Right, Ezekiel, so
Let me
you're
just-
going.
Let's do.
That,
Are they just looking at us right now?
They are, but it's hungrily.
Right. Okay. Thank you for the clarification.
Yeah.
That one, because it's arguably the closest. Catapult.
Okay.
Make me a dex saving throw, please.
5.
Okay. Take some damage, please. 3. Oh yeah, just a piece of like rubble that's sort of like fallen into the boat or something.
Yeah.
Go fling
There's
that.
rubble all around here.
It's like catapult.
18, 20 points of damage.
Okay. Basically you note on here on this one there's like a shield sticking out. You just fling it as quickly as possible. It wedges in the harpy on the other side, and she screams in pain. And just holds onto the shield. Okay. Next, it's your go. Sorry, I burst your eardrum.
What? That's fine. Do you know, with my swimming speed and things, because it's as usual, would I be able to get into melee range with the closest one?
Well, each of those squares is 5 feet, so
I just didn't know if you have to climb up somewhere.
You do
or
have to
how
climb
it
up, so
works.
you
5.
can swim to the thing this round, but
20,
you can't,
25, 30.
you can't climb up.
Okay, so I'll swim to the thing. Hang on.
By about.
No, that's fine. I just want to quickly check some things. Sorry, everybody.
wait. I could help you out.
Could you?
Yeah, so one of the spells I took is... No, I didn't.
No,
I was about to. Carry on.
Either way, I'm going to use Action Surge.
Okay.
And then that action is going to be to dash.
No, because you can dash any. What was your swim speed?
30.
30. So you've used your movement.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can use your action to climb up.
And
Then
action
use your action surge.
Well, whichever way around it needs to be.
Yeah, that's cool.
Only just so you're not using your action surge to climb up.
Essentially, you take a long running leap
and don't have a lot of water to
Turn
cover.
myself into like a hillbilly because it's so fucking hot.
And just land and then climb. Use the rest of your
Ready
energy
for
to quickly scale.
Horrendous talent.
So yeah, I'm
That's
gonna.
the one that's already been damaged.
That's fine. Call us out.
Sorry. Oh, Brian.
Stab it.
Yep.
Oh yeah, round baby.
And I am going to.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? I'm going to use one of my superiority dice,
Okay.
which is a new thing for me now.
Your dice are superior.
They are.
Nya.
To do precision attack.
Right.
Because I rolled a 6.
What does it do, Luke? What does it do?
Precision attack.
Knowing
When you make a weapon attack roll against a creature, you can expend one superiority dice, which is a d8 at the moment, to add it to the roll. You can use this maneuver before or after making the attack roll, but before any effects of the attack are applied,
Nice.
which would be now. Add 8 to that, so that's 8, 14 plus 6, that's a 20 to hit.
It's
Nice use of spirit.
Thank you. Which is 5 damage.
okay. Doesn't kill it. It's a hell of a hit though. You come out of nowhere. She's already reeling from the shield, and you just whoosh, use the shield to guide your shot up into her collarbone, slash part of her neck away. She's now like wobbling on the edge of the.
And then bonus action,
Mhm.
I'm going to use an offhand attack with my axe.
Okay.
Axe to the face.
Axe to the face. Oh, that was so close. Okay.
Where'd you score?
It almost was a 30, but no, that's a. I should know this really. 10.
Misses. Just.
I'm not going to waste another superiority.
Okay. Cool. Then it's Asterion.
You know if you're casting a 10-foot radius sphere,
Yeah.
that's... I think we probably had this chat before, but how... Is that like a 20-foot diameter?
Yeah, it's
right?
10 foot out from the point you choose in each direction, so it makes about 20.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
I
it's-
suppose-
Like, if you chose there,
Yeah.
it's there and there. So it's like, it's that wide.
So potentially I could hit 2 at once.
Yeah,
Yes,
Is that right?
easily.
Yeah.
Also, they're perched on top of these pillars.
Yeah.
Things, right. Okay, I'm going to cast Shatter at those two.
Okay. What does that do?
It...
They have to-
But they have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
So both those two half and the other two.
The other side.
What's the DC?
30.
Okay. One makes it, one doesn't.
Okay. So the one that doesn't make it will take. Well, I'll just roll and then one will take.
Yeah,
damage.
sure.
Yeah. Can the rest was D8? I've only got
Yeah.
2. Sorry, I'm really bad at picking my D8s. That's not the one gone. That's not
They're the one with 8 sides.
Yeah.
Everybody's
Those are the wrong colour.
the obvious answer then.
Okay,
Yep,
so one
absolutely.
of them. Oh, I'm really bad at D8s. One of them will take 10 damage, one will take 5.
Okay. As
And any breakable surroundings.
Oh, yeah,
it's
so-
noise-based
yeah.
damage.
Yeah, it's thunder-based damage.
Okay. So there's a
and-
woof, and they both stagger, and like bits of wood and detritus just rain down into the water.
No, not
and
like
it
that.
does damage to
Debris.
any of the objects as well
Pardon?
in the
Yeah,
area.
detritus means
So it
debris.
Yeah.
will-
Okay.
So that
Cracks
means-
several things in there, like
So it will make their
skulls.
perch a bit unsteady as well as going.
Does that mean there's now debris in the water that we can
Yeah.
possibly step
Well,
onto?
it's all shattered, but yeah.
Did you just kill my favourite Discworld character as well? If there's all that
Detritus, the troll,
Yeah.
with his crossbow.
Yeah. He's making it for that.
He's practicing.
Yeah, I'm just not good at D8s.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I thought you were doing something important. Okay, Norval.
He's jumped off.
Yeah.
Someone needs to protect these scraggy, these
Right.
weaklings. So I'm going to row the boat a bit closer.
Yep.
And then ready an attack if anything goes for the weaker guys. So
Okay.
That's the question. Is him rowing the boat counted as a movement or an action?
It's a movement.
Okay, cool.
So you want to make a
Yep.
so it's 10.
A 10, you move it 20 feet in any direction.
So I'll come this way like 20 feet. Yeah.
Cool.
And then I'll ready my axe if anything doesn't come towards the boat.
Yeah.
Can I say? I don't know if I can use it as a reaction to.
You can hold your action until one comes close enough.
Yeah. So I'll hold my action until it comes close enough.
Yeah, sure.
Can I rage at that point, or do I need to be raging before?
need to be raging before because you can only hold an action, not a bonus action.
Right. Okay. So I'll begin to rage at this point.
If you don't get attacked or do damage this turn, by the start of your next turn, it
Oh.
drops.
Okay, then I'll just leave it as it is. Then
Okay.
I'll just.
Just
Oh yeah, forget because it has to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try and catch me up.
Play a solidarity. Don't leave me hanging, Sonny.
That's
Sonny.
You're go.
Okay. Okay.
Cool. If you
Oh
separate.
no, it ends early. Oh, you haven't.
Oh, yeah.
Next after each since you last turn.
It's a you have to attack.
I'm gonna take a
Okay.
shot at the closest one to my left.
Okay.
You only get like
So you
No,
don't
it's
really
okay.
shoot me in the face.
I won't shoot. Yeah. Well, yeah. Basically.
No, I appreciate it.
Exactly. And so before I take the shot, I kind of dial up the weapon to even like. More powerful.
Do you turn it to 11?
Basically, yes.
To your left, yeah.
Yeah. So the one.
Ones that have been screamed at, yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just screaming at this side of the table.
I'm just going to take
You're
a thunder-based shot.
you're now a noise marine.
Pretty much. Yeah. It's fine. We're in a cave. I'm sure.
I'm sure there's no. Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be fine.
It does. It's weird. This does look like a natural echo chamber.
Yeah. So this will not be loud.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
Everyone was like,
Yeah. Literally, this is like the loudest the thunder cannon's been. So 20. to hit.
Did you also?
Hits.
Fuck, you hit.
I know, it's amazing. Come on. No need for this.
Did you actually hit with my dice?
I did.
There you go.
It's
That's
probably
very
always
good.
been the dice.
I'm going to borrow 2 of your d6 if that's right.
Yeah, sure. They're terrible dice. Oh, no,
They're
actually,
not,
I
they're
like
alright.
you. Yeah, I like you.
Yeah,
You guys
it's
just need to
fine.
swap
And you rolled a 6
Yeah,
with my
sure.
dice, didn't you, again?
Yeah. So
Those
that's
dice are loaded.
16 damage.
Not for me though.
Yeah.
They roll poorly for me. They're going to get incinerated tonight.
She's already
It's not-
damaged.
it's
She
not
turns
even
around
bad.
and catches the thunderblast straight in the face. It basically evaporates most of her face, and there's just a leer in the skull. But she's still alive.
My god.
And
And then as my bonus action, I'm going to reload.
okay, that's eject the cartridge into the water.
I actually felt cool for a
Yeah,
moment.
just for a minute.
For a minute, all of your daydreams in the dorm at the
Yeah.
academy while you were dreaming of this weapon of you looking like an absolute badass are coming through.
Yeah.
It's like when you
That
get
means
you
the
got a
next
piece
roll.
of it.
That means the next roll is a nat 1, and it's just going to go clunk.
So
Nah.
these
It'll
two
be
harpies, they go and launch into song. Can I have 2 wisdom saves from everybody at the table?
That's a nice vibe. please.
Can you remember the difference between the first and the second? Just so I-
Nope.
Okay, if you fail the first, don't make the second.
Did you do the same as well?
What'd you get though?
Got a
We've
1.
both got nat 1s.
Oh my god.
It's a wisdom save. It's
Fine.
minus it's 0.
Yeah.
I got
wait.
16 and a 17.
Okay.
So I got an 8 and a 7.
Wait, shit, no. I'm changing mine into a 6.
Okay, cool.
So I'll make my second one. So that gives me a 10 for the first.
Do I bother with a second
8
roll?
and a 7. What did you get?
I got a 10 and a 19.
How do you change yours into a 6?
Because divinity mage, I get to roll 2 dice at the start of the session.
So,
I can swap them.
Luke,
I can-
everyone in the boat
Ah.
just stops
Oh no.
and looks up.
You're like, cut!
Guys!
So I see them look up.
Yeah. I mean, they're looking at these two.
Oh, they're looking at that. I thought they were just looking up. Sorry, I was just. I was like, what are they looking at?
What did you get?
I got 5. Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah. Well, everyone. They got nat 1, so yeah.
Okay.
I would have to get charms.
So it's those two, isn't it?
Yeah,
That
one.
one.
Yeah.
These two dive bomb.
both attack normal.
That's good of them.
That is nice.
Looks for you, Novo.
I know.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt.
What did you roll to hit on?
18,
Yep, that's a hit.
17,
That's a hit.
4,
That's a miss.
17.
That's a hit.
Yeah. So, let's see.
Why did you
Can I
AC of 14?
Because I've got 10 plus my constitution on armoured.
12, 13.
Plus your dex, but I've got 0
How many hit
dex.
points you got?
41.
No, you're fine. Take 15 damage
Okay, can I have my...
as they just bat at you repeatedly.
I'm just looking at max HP right now.
Like, dude, get a fucking shield.
Yeah, you're fine. Basically,
Oh, yeah, you got your 8, didn't you?
Yeah.
The two that sewn
Finally.
fly at you and just start laying into you.
Right.
As if, like, and you just stand there and take it. No one just stands there as they both basically land on him, start tearing him apart, and one whacks him hard with the club it's carrying.
Does that knock me out of my charm?
No.
Oh, crap.
Meanwhile, the one attacking you does a terrible job of it.
Okay, does it miss one of them?
Yeah.
I'm going to use riposte.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to spend
It's
another
riposte.
Can't be math.
riposte.
No, he's going to repost them.
I'm going to repost.
Just take your letter. Take the stamp up.
Intelligence of 4, guys.
So we're going to retweet them with?
So as my reaction, when a creature misses you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction to expend 1 superiority dice to make a melee attack against the creature.
Okay, cool.
If you hit, I add that to the damage. It's going to be with my cutlass, obviously. And that is a 15.
15 hit.
Sweet. So that is a d6 plus the d8 for the superiority dice plus my stuff.
It's so hot in here.
It is very fun.
It's
Actually,
getting
no,
hot in
that's my-
here. God, don't take off your clothes.
You just ruined the video.
that's how YouTube.
It's a flag.
Oh!
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So that's 8,
No, you know how it works.
17 damage on the riposte.
Okay, what happens is she reaches
Roll.
in to like attack you, and you sidestep.
Very
She
average.
stumbles as she's going over, puts her wing out to protect herself, and you just slash it straight off.
Nice.
Winged down by
Ow.
the shield and bleeding, she just tumbles face first into the water and goes straight down.
Okay.
That's a better model, so I'm going to replace it.
Fair.
Okay, cool.
What else?
Yeah.
Okay, the others all delay for now. Ezekiel,
Yeah, what? I'm
you
like.
can move 5 feet towards either of the harpies that charmed you.
Is that a choice?
You can move, yeah, you can choose not
The
to
one on the
move.
left. Oh, I can choose not to move.
Yeah,
I stay where I am then. If I have a choice of staying, is that it?
that's the end of your turn. Make a saving throw.
Right. Crit.
Okay, you're fine again.
That what a
There's 2 harpies by the boat.
Oh my!
That's your go.
I'm going to run towards the next one.
Yeah, you can make it.
Dun 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 dun.
Okay, it didn't do anything.
I'm going to do a slide.
Where you prepared an attack because it was prepared an attack. That's what it did this round. It readied. So it slashes out with the claw as you get close.
Okay.
Captain Competent to the rescue.
Does 7 damage as it slashes
What does
across
it
your
also
chest.
hit?
An 18.
He rolled an
Ah,
18.
just. Okay. 7 damage, okay?
Without even the yeah.
I take it as
Claw
I...
rakes across the chest.
Yeah, I slide and I'm
Yeah.
going to roll to hit its leg.
Okay.
That is a 16 and I'm going to make it a trip attack with my axe.
Okay.
Does that hit? Sorry?
Yep.
So needs to make a strength saving throw.
It doesn't resist the trip.
Okay.
It just gets off the edge.
Off the edge.
Yeah.
Okay.
That didn't work how I wanted it to.
No.
Oh well.
But you do that. You damage.
I do the damage from that, but I don't get the bonuses from what I wanted. That's fine. I've forgotten. Oh, it's a d6.
Normally you'd be really confident with these things, right?
No, that's fair.
Someone stole a pencil.
My pencil.
It says a short sentence.
Yeah, tell you what.
Yes, and how dare you take your own pencil?
Well, yeah, sorry. That is 12.
Because I'm not in the rubber on that one.
It's 12 damage.
12 damage. Okay, cool. That's number 3.
Ugh.
Okay, you stack basically while it jumps your trip and you cut it across the back as it's leaving your area basically.
Okay.
Okay, Stereo.
So
Again,
I
you can choose to move 5 feet closer to the creature that charges you.
Or you
Not.
stand still.
can I attack if I move, or is it just that's my action?
That's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand still.
Okay, cool.
Saving.
Maybe save throw at the end of the turn.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm still.
It's a beautiful song. Oh,
You are going in the pit.
you can choose to move above your
Well, it doesn't matter because they're right both in front of
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
I can move left or I can
Okay,
move
cool.
right.
So,
I can't
maybe
move
your
anywhere.
turn, maybe you roll.
No.
Okay. Cool.
Oh lord.
Your turn.
I'm not moving. That surprised me.
We can't even reach.
Try and break the charm. Oh, we've got. What was it? I've got 12. Am I adding anything to it?
It's wisdom saving.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay, so 13.
13. Cool.
Mhm.
Okay, you are free for now.
Free for now.
Then it's that go.
Oh.
That's
Can everyone is still not under make me say a saving throw, please?
Just the one?
Yeah.
Hey, that's right. 19.
14.
That's you as well, isn't it?
Yeah. That's 14.
Okay, you're all fine.
Because Harpy doesn't know that. Dives towards the boat.
And attacks you.
course
Just
it-
start. Actually, not you because
I will probably
you
die.
didn't. You're not part of its crew, so it attacks you.
Okay.
What's your AC?
14.
Okay. It doesn't hit you.
Right.
Kind of go, ah! Fall back in the boat. It's not expecting it.
Just
Pulls up.
panicking.
It then flies the rest of its movement.
Did you say I wasn't part of its crew?
It's they have like little harems once they've sunk.
Right.
And if different ones damage different ones, then
Oh.
the charm effect might end. There you go. Okay. Now it's your go. Ezekiel being you. I could have said. I've just
Yeah,
realised that I
that's
need
fine.
to like say character names. Are you like I have all these spells and I don't know what to do?
The thing is, he's not a very combat mage.
Yeah, I know.
Right, that one that's been tearing into Norval,
Mm.
one of the ones at the front, I'm going to cast Raven Enfeeblement on it.
Okay.
That's what?
Raven Enfeeblement. It makes a Constitution save.
Norval,
Yes.
you are in the line of fire for this. Make me another will save, please.
Missed.
Okay.
14 was -1. I think it was.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. Oh shit.
Yeah. These guys are your friends, especially concerned.
Yeah. So it needs to make a Constitution saving throw. What it
Probably
get?
doesn't. 9.
No. So it can make one at the end of its turn. But now all damage it does with physical attacks is halved if it's attacking with strength.
Okay, which is cool.
So I'm saying that's this one.
Yeah.
That means if I'm raging and I'm taking, I've got then resistance
Okay,
to.
you'll go.
slash
Yeah,
anything
the one that
in
just
it,
came
I take
that,
a
like,
quarter of the damage.
swooped
or-
off.
I
It's
would
still
have
in.
It's still in
half
attack.
and
Still in
half.
check.
It's,
Attack
just, it's currently cartwheeling in the air.
Okay, I'm just gonna stab at it.
Yeah. But you still tripped it, it's just that it's.
We need to kill some wizards so I can get like some new spells.
Sorry, I'm just.
Just saying.
That's. Yeah, you know
We need to
what?
kill some wizards so I can get some new spells.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
saying.
That's a 10,
May
so
have
that one
not
doesn't
be
hit.
thought of. May have thought of that. What?
10, so.
Yeah,
And then my axe. That's a 21.
that is. Yeah, I know.
Which is just 2 damage.
2 damage.
2 damage. Okay.
Tis but a scratch.
Spin scratch, you already hit it.
Scratch.
Okay.
Fucking roasting, Sonny.
Okay. You need to make another save.
Come on.
Baby.
Oh man, that's only
Let's
9.
do the twist.
9.
Yeah.
Wow, you son.
Yeah. Can I borrow someone else's dice?
You
That's
use
not
the
fair.
dice.
Yeah.
Hey, Becky.
No.
Here's a bag of them.
I rolled a 4.
Where's your
3.
crazy dice that always crit?
You go.
Here, and I'm using it.
Goes around quickly when you're like the only people in the
I know, it's just like everyone's.
Thanks.
No, keep the bag. You
Oh.
may need more.
Well, 'cause my dice is so bad.
Yeah.
At the point, you just gotta stop blaming the dice.
I'm not any good on this one either. I just rolled like 3 8s in a row. You know what? I can't be helped.
Right, okay.
So I'm going to shoot at the one again to my left.
Yeah.
Because I'm on the left of the boat anyway. So I kind of like gather myself up from the boat and
Yeah.
like take the shot.
Take it.
And that's
Take it, you dirty harpy.
that's 19.
19.
She
You
takes
kill her.
Hey.
You kill her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, that's to hit. I haven't rolled damage.
Oh, sorry, keep going.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a powerful weapon you've got there, rolling a d20.
Some people might say it's not planning tactics. Okay.
I mean, hopefully.
You know when you say the one to the left, you mean the one you shot before? Because it's now over on the right.
No, I mean the one that's attacking Norma.
Okay, cool.
Sorry.
They're both attacking Norma.
So that's one
Okay,
d6.
so
These
the
two-
one on the left. That's
So that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's 1d6. Roll 2 more.
Yeah.
I'm trying to borrow some d6. No, okay, no, that's
No,
fine.
right. So that's 9 plus 2.
That's 11.
That's 11.
Never know. Okay.
Does she die?
No.
Can't.
Shoot in the gut though. Hits. Norval, they're hurting your friends, mate.
I bet.
Cry about it.
I might
Sure about it,
cast.
I'm confident. Yeah, exactly.
Hang on, don't move on yet. Don't move on yet. I think I'm gonna cast a spell.
Oh my god.
Don't be too shocked.
Whoa! Well, you a magic user are going to cast. Ben, I need a moment.
Take 3
I
levels.
need a moment.
It's going to be mending.
Like, oh no, I have your gut, I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna attempt to cast Sanctuary on Narval.
That's very clever. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna like. Is it just?
It just casts.
Yeah, no, I'm just thinking how my character would cast it.
Oh,
So I'm
right.
gonna have some like crazy device probably.
Probably
So,
a stick.
just whack you with a stick. No.
That's the Fez of Sanctuary.
That's how they used to do it in the Bible games. Okay.
So it's like some kind of weird grenade that attaches to him.
Okay.
And like produces something like that's deceiving his position to like makes him a little bit of a mirage. So I kind of just like chuck it on your back.
Oh, okay.
So you probably wouldn't even notice, to be honest.
He probably would feel it. Right?
Yeah. Well,
A
probably.
warm energy surrounds you.
It's like
And you've got like a soundtrack, you're busy.
It's
like,
a bit-
everyone else is like death, and you're like, buddy.
It's like a rave.
It's like that scene in Mean Machine where the monk where he's going, it's just like.
Pretty much, except they can't actually attack you.
So you're hearing beautiful music. You've now got like strange smoke and colours. So it's a full-on rave.
You are at Woodstock.
Now, that's the good news. The bad news is the harpies now concentrate their attacks on you.
That's
They
bad.
can attack, they just have to make
Whoa!
What's your AC again?
78.
Just remember one of them is feeble.
14.
The first one will fail on Norval because it only makes sense that. Okay, cool. 78, did you say?
Oh no, 14. I was.
It's
I
not-
wish it
I was going to say, it sounds a bit unlikely. 16, 18,
No, you
Stop
man.
rolling dice.
How many hit points you got?
Hey?
How many hit points you
20.
got? Find yourself on 2. As 2
Oh,
harpies just land on
okay.
you and like start tearing you apart. You like fall into the bottom of the boat and they're just plucking bits off you.
My suits!
Oh no, organs. We're talking organs.
Oh,
That's fine.
Oh yeah, no, you don't need to kid me.
as long as they don't damage the
Kidneys
suit.
are common, my machines are one
I'm
of a
guessing
kind.
they're not like
Exactly.
taking the suit gently to one side when they take out your kidney.
Yeah, my suit is better built than my organs, to be really honest.
You cast a spell, didn't you, Matt?
Yeah.
The Ray of Enfeeblemented one.
Oh,
Is that harpy as well? I was wondering what that was.
It's harpy.
Are you sure there's not too many harpies?
No, not according to the challenge rating system.
That's why 5 challenge rating system's bullshit.
They don't do a lot of damage.
Sorry, did I say that bit out loud?
Really? But he's like, he's always
But
into one
he's a wizard.
Yeah, he's a wizard.
I'm
He's
not a
not.
wizard. I'm an
Oh
artificer.
boy.
You're a wizard with a fighter's hit points
Sorry,
and not the armor
You're a
class.
wizard, Harry.
I'm not a wizard.
Both of these guys rip into you. They start tearing at you. You
fine.
kind of put an arm up, and your arm is covered in blood, but it's not going to finish you off, is it?
No.
Good. That's what I thought. Yeah. Cool. Okay. And then it's Ezekiel's go again.
Alright, I've had enough.
Catapult one of the things into the other things.
That's not how catapult works.
Oh.
Telekinesis. Kyle.
One of the ones that's on the one that got shot by
he's
Helix
currently
before,
trying to tear him
that's
apart.
trying to tear him apart. I'm casting catapult on it at second level, so it needs to make a dex save.
It fails monumentally.
Sweet. So that's 4d8. I've got other d8s, mate. I want to use my own. That's a D4. I roll that twice. Fuck it, you've got them there.
Principal's out the window.
That's
Make it dice.
11, 14, 20 damage.
Okay, one of them's standing over you. It's got both talons in you. It raises its club to smash your head, and then the oar from the boat just explodes out of its chest and lands next to you.
So
it topples backwards into the water.
Not that I want to retcon your description, but can it be his disposed cartridge for
yeah, sure, that's fine.
purposes?
Cool, I'm okay with that. Yeah,
I was going to say
that
that
explosion and then it just
get out.
Cool.
I'm just like, I didn't design it to do that.
Okay.
Yes, start scribbling. I know.
ideas.
Hey, cool.
Yes, I know. You're not a real mage.
Okay, so I'm in combat with 2 of them right now, aren't I?
Yeah, one of them's flying, one of them's
Right, I'm going to reach into my pocket, uncork a bottle of rum, drink it for my second wind. Because that's how he does it.
Love it.
How else would he do it?
I mean, yeah, normally it's just, like, I imagine it's just sort of like a Saiyan. Just like second wind is just like a you're Dragon Ball Z screaming at them, so you're a little bit better.
I'm gonna eat a sensory.
So how he does that?
Sensorine.
And yeah, so the one that's already hurt.
What? What show was it? I don't know.
Have you never seen BBC Abridged?
Why are you bringing this up?
Quack.
Natural 20.
Yeah, cool.
And
Motherfucker!
because I can choose after that, I'm gonna make it a tripping attack, so I get to add a D8 to that as well.
Okay, cool.
Which doubled.
So
strength save.
Which one
you target is the one that's running on
The one that I hit last time.
Okay.
Could be better, but 2, 10 plus 4 is 14 damage.
Okay, you kind of lean out,
16 damage.
grab
2
it,
plus 10 plus
and
16.
2 plus 10 plus 16 damage.
you lean out, spear it in the ankle, and just slam it into the wall as hard as you can, taking it out of the air, and you hear it break, and then it just slides down the wall.
Nice.
Drops. Okay, how many have we got left? Okay, cool. Right,
7.
You go.
I mean, I'm probably not going to do anything.
Do you want to use this dice?
I just don't. Can anything help me at this point? I don't know.
No.
If someone has someone that
Yeah,
allows
I
it
am
to take
very
the
interested
throw
in
again.
that. Yes!
Yes! That's your entire turn! No,
She's with it.
yeah.
I'm like,
You
what
come
the-
round, you're
oh.
like, people are dying in this boat.
Yeah, you're just like, oh!
It's just like on the floor.
I mean, can I? Would it be an action to medicine check on you?
Yeah. That's the same hand as it is.
15 or 16 minus 1, but
At the end of your
Just
turn,
15, dude.
the music video ends. You're still fucking warm.
can I rage at the end of my turn?
No.
End of your turn.
Yeah,
That's why it's
Oh.
there are stuff that does it at the start of your turn.
I can do it as a bonus.
Yeah, but it's
Man.
the end of your
It
turn.
happens when your turn's
Yeah.
finished.
You'll go.
My turn.
Basically,
Yeah.
you press enter
I'm still
and then
right
you get
next to
the
that
option
one.
to make the roll.
Would I
No.
be attacking at disadvantage because I'm right next to that one?
No.
Okay. In that case,
Someone else threatens you. What do you mean? Which one do you?
If
She's
you're the
fine-
one
she's
right
fine with
next
a
to
ranged
me.
weapon.
Yeah.
Oh right,
Yeah.
yes. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just.
Yeah.
Do you have any other weapons?
I mean, you could hit it with it.
I'm gonna pass. on
Pistol
that
whip
one.
it.
If you jump in the water first, you're
Yeah,
still
but
at
there's gonna be a
disadvantage.
attack of
No, you
opportunity.
take a 5-foot step.
No, there's no 5 foot steps. There's a
Nah.
disengage action.
Oh, I've always played with 5-foot
No
steps.
5 foot steps.
Climb inside the chest.
It's because the way opportunity attack happens is
Yeah.
different.
Okay, instead I'm just gonna reach to my belt and pull out my
Cock axe.
yeah, basically. So it's just gonna it's more like a pizza cutter.
Okay.
It's a spinning
Nice.
blade. I'm just
Go ahead.
slice at it. So
What's one thing you should never put on a pizza? Half
11.
11.
Yes, true.
That hits.
Okay,
Nice.
awesome.
Cool.
And that's just 1 damage.
Damage.
Do you add strength or dex?
Oh
to
no,
that?
I do add my dex of 3. Yes.
Okay, it's all done.
So be in fear of my
Hilarious.
pizza
This is the
cutter.
one that already has like part of its skull missing, so you just whack it repeatedly in the head,
Screaming.
just die already.
Yeah, I'm screaming.
You
definitely.
stuff your pizza cutter in its mouth. Okay, so there you go.
This is like a dangerous looking pizza cutter.
You're clearly not. I think you're getting the equivalent of a paper cut.
I can see that even.
Your AC?
Like rolling it.
It's 14.
Okay, you grab both of its, you knock both of its claws off, and it whacks you in the head with the club. Take 2 whole points of damage.
Isn't it half?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
I'm halved again, so you take 1.
No,
He's got sanctuary on
Oh,
it.
he's not holding on.
No, Sanctuary has to make a wisdom save before it can attack.
Which is made.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
It takes normal damage because you're not raised.
He's not very high.
No.
It takes
Enfeebled.
I'm
But he
guessing.
gets to.
Oh, is that the
My
enfeebled
DC.
one?
Yeah.
My DC.
It's 13.
Spell DC?
That's
I should know this.
I think
No,
it's
that's this
13
one.
if
On my
you're-
phone.
Oh.
This is happening.
8 plus your proficiency
Crits.
plus your main spell casting.
So
bonus.
you will end at the end of a
Yes,
turn.
it's definitely
In that case, it
Yeah.
scores 4 damage.
Yeah.
No.
at the end of the
At
turn.
the end of his turn.
13.
Do you know what I'm going to do next turn?
13 DC.
Your rage.
Breaks.
Yeah, and then I'm going to
Reckless
reckless
attack.
attack.
Why not?
It doesn't break until Norval attacks.
Yeah, I know, but
I thought it was longer than that.
What doesn't break until I attack?
The Sanctuary.
Okay.
It does have a duration. It's like a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, you're busy avoiding the claws and don't spot the claw. You get 5 damage as it whacks you upside the head. These come circling in.
Fuck off!
And this time.
Caw!
What's your AC?
15.
It's a hailstorm of hell knows. Then you take 8, 10 damage as one of them spirals into you with like a spinning talon kick.
I am almost down. Hey, Samet.
And your AC as well.
It's 14, but I'm going to cast shield if one of them beats that.
Okay, it doesn't.
Okay, so
There's just too many around the boat and they're kind of
yeah.
gagging at each other. Okay, next is
Senna, can you do something?
this is Ezekiel.
Samet can summon him, one of us.
Yeah, who's
Probably him.
Yeah, it is.
You're looking the most dead.
Yeah, I've got 2 hit points to be fair.
I'm just gonna roll that.
Cure with second level.
Yeah. Same
Hang on.
as before.
7 plus his spellcasting modifier. Which is
Because he gets max because he's self-revived, doesn't he?
That is great.
No, that's when he brings him up from death.
Oh, right, okay, so.
That's probably a 10.
Okay,
You're
get
11.
10 back as 7
10 back. Okay.
It doesn't actually lay on hands because that's another ability. But yeah.
That's
Okay.
a paladin thing.
Yeah. Okay.
It's your turn.
Is it my guy?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm going to firebolt one of them because I don't want to use my last spell. Helps if I'm in my fucking prepared shit. So, the one that's still on him that he's ineffectively wailing at with his pizza cutter.
Yeah.
Crit.
Okay, can't say anything.
Yeah.
What were you going to say?
What was
Just that it wasn't ineffective.
It is ineffective, let's be fair. That's only 8 points of damage.
That's not bad for a D10.
Yeah, you're close range and you just let off a flame bolt into the skull that's already damaged and it just burns away, screams and plummets into the water. Okay,
Yeah, I'm going to wail at the
yeah.
bitch that just hit me with the club. Natural 20.
Nice.
You hit.
Wow.
That's with the cutlass. That's 16 damage.
Okay. You open her a new one. She's coming at you with this sort of spiral thing, and you just slash her straight across the arm, and it kind of takes most of the arm off.
Sorry,
holds it and screams.
She's still up.
Yep.
My hit with the axe. That's an actual 20.
Oh my god.
I need your dice.
That's 3 in a row.
Wow, yeah, that's
You are on
ridiculous.
fire. This rum, what did it?
Spice.
That is 8 damage with the axe.
Yep. Finish her off. She's busy holding the arm, and you just step in and plant the axe straight in her chest.
Nice.
I'm just going to shout to whoever, basically the apes, I don't know who we direct it at that. Is that enough skill for you yet?
Yes.
Sorry,
she's,
on the boat
yeah.
doing nothing.
Yeah, she is, yeah.
Enjoying the summer.
Absolutely doing nothing. Stario.
So I'm gonna.
There's a combat!
Yeah, I'm like, hey, what's going on?
Welcome.
I'm gonna cast Chaos Bolt the one closest to me, and then I'm going to spend a sorority point to twin it so I can get 2 attackers
sure.
at once. So basically the 2 that are closest to me.
Okay.
Are they within melee or
Those 2 that have just arrived. You know they're not within melee because you attack somebody else. So you can kind of shuffle around in the melee.
Okay. Can I roll 2 attacks, or do I have to do both? Do I roll once and then?
I think it's a twin spell, so I don't know, but roll 2 for now. Let's just call it like that because you have bad luck. I'll let you maybe chance it.
Okay, so one's a 21 and the other's a 10.
Okay, the 21 hits.
Okay.
Sorcery points.
Oh my goodness! My chaos bolt jumps to an old target. This is the first time that's ever happened since ever. Okay, so it's.
She rolled 3 4s.
I did roll 3 4s, so that's 12 points of force damage, and I can pick a new victim.
Yep.
So the one that's closest to me will take 12 force damage.
Okay.
But I think I have to make another attack roll, so it might not actually.
Okay.
Hit. So I'll go back for the one I was attacking before. 15?
Hits.
Yay! Okay, jump again, jump.
I wish it would be like a twin.
Okay, so that is 11 of. What's it cold damage this time?
Okay. So the bolt hits one of them. It arrests her in midair and she kind of collides with the side of the boat, which takes the damage. And then it warps, changes, and there's a cold air slams into the one next to it, freezing part of her. Not dead, but they're both looking worse for wear. I know. No Valish, you'll go.
I'm going to rage now.
Okay.
And I'm going to smack the one right in front of me.
Okay.
I'm in pain. Don't know why. There's an ugly lady flying in front of me with claws and... Oh, and I'm recklessly attacking as well, so that's 15, it's 20 to hit.
20, okay. Hits.
And then it's 11 plus 5.
Plus
so
2 for rage.
Yeah, I've included my proficiency.
Okay.
I'm right, I think so it's 16 damage.
Okay, 16.
Proficiency only goes into hit, not to
You cast straight into her back. She screeches.
Something. Proficiency goes to hit, not to damage.
Huh?
Proficiency, you only add that to hit, not to damage.
Yeah, but I have +3 strength, so strength bonus is +3 anyway, so I just...
+2.
Melee range,
Just
or is it
Because
still
my proficiency is +3.
There's too many.
Okay.
Is that to hit?
No, it's applies as +3.
Is you don't add your proficiency to
To hit, no.
Yeah, no, to hit.
Still going to use bonus action to reload. I couldn't do that last turn.
Weapon, so it's +3 to damage, and then +2 to rage damage as well, to get +6.
Yes,
+6.
you get a plus 5
again.
then,
Oh,
yeah.
+5.
See what we can do.
Yeah.
Even though it's in melee range, I ain't going to hit it. That's 6.
Okay. You miss. It's looking tragic.
Aww.
But Stentho, you hear her in the boat whispering, I'm sorry, I failed. And then she stands up and she whispers very quietly, everyone needs to look away now. And she whisks up her mask.
Okay.
And we'll end the session there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I know what she is.
So, hopefully guys, I'm guessing some of you do if you know D&D at all.
Yeah.
Some of the audience may know.
Yeah.
So,
I have no idea.
That
We'll
should
leave
be
it.
fun.
We'll leave the
There's some
mystery.
people who are just gently floating to the bottom of the ocean next episode.
Yeah.
We'll leave it there. Thanks again.
Thanks, guys. Bye. See ya. It's so fucking hot.